On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome, one and all, to a epic conclusion like no other. I'm going to try and make this intro very fucking short because I have a gut feeling this stream is going to go on forever. Welcome to the Season 3 finale. It is WRESTLEMANIA for HGGM mode Season 3. We got the whole crew with us this fine evening. It's myself on my shelf. Myself, Basement, JP, Heather, and Trek. How y'all doing this evening?
Doing well. Doing well.
I'm hungry.
You can tell she's over here eating a fucking bagel. Her fucking jaws are grinding. It's just one of those fucking everyday things. When you get fucked up, yeah, Hans is like in my fucking ear. It sounds supersonic. It's fucking driving me fucking nuts. I just want to fucking slap her and say, "Will you stop fucking eating?"
You could be like the new Daredevil.
The shit out of me. I'm gonna start feeding her shit through a fucking straw. And no, I'm not gonna beat her. I'm just saying, I'd rather she ate shit.
She's gonna beat herself. At least that's what I'll tell the cops.
Her teeth are over here fucking grinding. It drives me
Just asked how everyone was doing.
I'm not fucking done yet.
You could be Daredevil. Every time you get drunk, you can fucking hear everything across the world.
We were in the chat earlier, and Truck posed a question, which this is a tie-in. Just we'll get to it. Are we doing WrestleMania predictions tonight? I said no, Truck. Let's not, and say we did. Then we got into a diatribe. It was
I can't imagine why JP isn't a SmackDown GM anymore.
I am on fucking vacation.
Samesies.
Well, good for you guys.
Well, go fuck yourself.
I will.
Not my chair, not my fucking problem.
God damn it!
I
I
got
got work
something
tomorrow.
to talk to you about. There's a couple things I got for you tonight, boys. I'm telling you. You're never gonna guess what I watched last night.
I
Gay
don't.
porn.
No, that's nope.
Midget porn.
Well, it looked like gay porn, but it wasn't.
Brokeback Mountain.
So WrestleMania.
I will tell you in a little bit, but I want to get to everybody else.
We got plenty of banter to go through this fine evening as we're gonna wrap up Season 3. What's up, Aru, and what's Alpha? What's up, Alpha? We've got it's the final.
What's Alpha up?
It's Alpha up.
What's Alpha up?
Up Alpha up. Off Alpha up. Down.
See, like you ask the question how everybody's doing, and then I take up all the time, and then you move on.
This is okay.
Yep.
I don't know if you know this, but this is how it happens every single time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever answered the question.
No.
In the 50 fucking episodes we did this.
I'm so sorry.
Everybody, please.
No, now that I can answer it, I
No, it
won't.
breaks the cycle. They'll break the cycle. Now.
Filled with spite and hate.
You always say that.
So the concept we had for Season 3 kind of crashed and burned, but it was a fun time. It was a good time. Where we pitted the GMs against each other. Season 4 is in the works. We're going to be doing HGW. We mentioned this several thousand times, but just in case you guys haven't heard, we're going to be doing it through 2K25 and using the same hashtag we used just like before with no bucks given. We'll probably, I'm aiming to, we're still working on the schedule as far as when we might be streaming that, but we're looking to get stuff done or start stuff relatively soonish.
I actually have ideas.
All right, save them for later.
I'm going to. I'm not going to share it on here.
Oh, okay.
Shocker, just like your. Never mind. But HG Dub, we already started making, or at least I started making the arenas, the championships. So things are already in the works. But if you want to upload your stuff to the community creations, use that hashtag new box given. In the meantime, we're going to wrap up this season with a bunch of matches, Raw, SmackDown, the culmination of Season 3, which was a lot of times not even the GMs fighting each other, but more us fighting the AI.
No, this was a great week because usually it gets to like Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta create the card. And you like at the beginning it wasn't so bad, but then you're trying to do different things, trying to rely on the game to work, and trying to tell a storyline up to WrestleMania, which kind of just imploded on itself.
Yeah.
So at least I didn't have to do any of that this week. The card was already set from a week ago. So.
Or be a tyrannical, dictator of SmackDown.
I'm just watching Heather and JP fight over Pringles cans.
with no volume. Anyway, let's get this. But no, it. I obviously, we play different games and stuff, and we.
Jesus Christ!
So
I never get to eat a fucking full container of these because I have 2 people in the fucking house. They're like, oh, those look good. Fuck JP.
No.
I'm eating every fucking time.
Nobody knows what they're talking about.
I'm talking about these.
But nobody.
You're not on
watching.
camera on the
You're-
stream.
Yeah.
Every time I get sour cream and cheddar and sour cream Pringles from the fucking store, I like.
This is our pre-show.
I never get to eat an entire container by myself because there are 2 people in this fucking house that will not. Oh, those are Dad's. Fuck him.
And that's what really happens because this is only the first time I've ever done that to him.
I didn't know Wisconsin had a fucking.
Man, who it is?
Now,
It's both of you.
what color is this container?
It is dark blue.
I don't look at that. All right.
This is light blue.
What's on the top? What's on the top of that?
It's a Pringles.
What is on the top?
Stop fucking hitting me.
Answer the question for the people.
Green that shows up tonight.
What's that right there?
It's bursting with flavor.
The fucking color, asshole.
It's blue.
Dark blue.
That's light blue up top. Don't feed me a line of shit. This is light blue. This is dark blue.
Yeah.
That's dark blue. That's light blue.
Can I fucking talk now?
No.
I can go to bed and you can be here by yourself.
He's gonna beat your ass.
Oh my god.
I saw the dark blue and thought I grabbed my can. It's not my fault. You brought yours in here and then set them down, and it never came in here after that.
Guys, they are fighting over Pringles.
What's
that
up,
was
Clint?
my chips right there.
You would think after 2 chips, this doesn't
It's
taste like a
curry.
loaded baked potato.
In the current state I'm in, you expect me to distinguish flavors?
If you ate them just now,
I was in the same
you
situation.
fucking were
I ate
eating
them.
like 13 at one fucking time.
Yes, I was.
I'm on JP's side of this argument. I think if I tasted Pringles, I would know they weren't the normal ones that I like or have.
And I'm going to tell you right now, loaded baked potato. What's on a loaded baked potato?
Well, cheddar cheese.
Sour cream.
Okay, I didn't know the flavors. All I know is one was sour cream.
Yeah, I'm on Heather on this one.
Okay, she kind of. Oh, that was a huge rebuttal.
Yeah,
There.
that was.
I'm
yeah.
swaying over to the other side.
Yeah, sorry.
Onions and bacon, and you can taste the bacon in it.
Not in this batch, you can't.
Yoo-hoo.
The culmination of my attempt at creativity with my friends in a cohort situation.
Come on, fuck.
I win the argument.
Exhibit A.
Just we're gonna rename this stream height.
That both Pringle containers were blue though.
Come on,
Yeah.
fucker.
So
I was
they're pretty much
enhanced
the same
when I ate
flavor.
I was enhanced while watching you stream Astronaut when I ate them.
Gonna rename
That'll
the stream to
get you
Hindenburg.
Come on, fucker.
All right, so WrestleMania
Oh, here we are.
finale.
granddaddy of them all.
20 minutes later.
Sorry,
Was the-
I'm on one tonight. Go ahead.
That's news to me. So we were talking earlier saying how obviously this is not like not GMs versus each other or creative, bumping heads. Really was more of a battle against the AI, and we're kind of doing the best we can here. I think it's gonna be a chaotic night. It's gonna be a crazy one. Anything you guys like looking forward to at all? I'm not even like specific in terms of matches. I mean, do you think? Do you think? I think we all have like, or at least for the GMs, WrestleMania, have an idea of where they want things to go. Do you think they're gonna go mostly the way you want them to go, half and half? Like, I'm very like on the. I have a fucking Rumble as my main event. So there's a lot that
Yeah.
can go wrong, which I'm all in favor of at this point.
I
think
am.
the shit's gonna hit the fan.
You're fucking right because the match, the card.
That's
the card.
Yeah, it's a doozy. It's definitely a doozy.
No, the card is insane with the amount of match types. It's gonna be a fucking garbage fest. But the good thing is, like when it L ends, nothing really matters. 'Cause
Yeah, exactly. So that's
we're not continuing.
Right.
So I mean, as far as outcomes go, I've kind of placed it in a way that it doesn't matter who wins for me. I'm just hoping the matches are good.
yeah, pretty much the same. At least, well, the first match was actually, the opening match is actually going to be the U.S. title, Falls Count Anywhere, and I tried to like rebook like several qualifying matches. Like, it's on the line. Shit, I kept it. Yes, JP.
You booked 3 multi-man matches in a fucking row. Do you want me to go to bed that fucking early?
Most of the matches are multi-man matches.
So
Yeah.
there was several GM meetings, JP. We sent you a shit ton of Zoom invites. A shit ton of Zoom invites.
Now I have 2 singles matches, but other than that, I don't think how many matches did we give you? 6
How
or
many
7?
matches do we have?
So all together, no. I did trim.
4 matches?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! I would love to answer that for you.
What do you made it sound?
I didn't answer.
All right, I'm on Connor's side on this one.
I trimmed one of my matches because, truth be told, it was gonna. I was gonna do Gunter in an open challenge. I was gonna put him against JP, and it was fucking stupid. So I nixed that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit! 1, 2, 3, 4,
There's more than that
5,
left.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matches.
And crumbs.
We
Let's
have
not forget the fucking crumbs.
We have 11 matches this evening.
Fuck up.
That's not too bad.
Apparently,
That's
we
not
moved
too
on.
bad. I thought it was gonna be more than that.
No, I like I said, I was gonna do a shit ton more. Like I actually wanted to do Kurt Angle and L Bag in a rematch, but wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be on SmackDown. I'm just like,
How many matches are we having?
Sweet merciful Christ.
11.
I got
Hopefully
you.
one of those retains.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Heather.
I know that obviously I'm gonna try and stay as sober as I possibly can because there's one match that might affect the main
With
event.
with him and how he is right now, you don't need to.
No, I mean, because if there's a match that influences a match later on in the show, so if something happens, I have to rebook a match. So hopefully,
Who did that?
Raw.
Yes, we did.
please.
Anyway, let's get this bad boy started with this wonderful multi-man match. So I think, let me just get the thumbnail out here. Boop, there we go. Let me see here. Yeah, no more matches, says Saru. Nope.
Rude. Shut the fuck up.
So Kurt Angle was our U.S. champion. He basically dominated ever since he won it from Braun Breaker back at SummerSlam. And basically we had like a pile of mid-card guys that just like I wasn't able to do much with. Kurt literally just steamrolled through all of them.
Everybody, yeah.
And I looked through the title history. It was kind of crazy. So we said, fuck it, we got one show left. We'll put the final U.S. championship match and the final U.S. champion. And, there's already some tables and ladders and chairs and other matches, so let's just do extra fun and make it Falls Count Anyway. I almost did Battle Royal, but I thought that would be too much considering the main event. Well, considering the main event that we have for SmackDown.
Yeah, why not? You should have started with a Royal Rumble, ended with a Royal Rumble.
You know what I realized? AEW is a live version of WWE 2K.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
By the way,
It's because they don't have control over the AI at AEW.
yep. Yeah. By the way, this is my pick to win. I want Montez Ford. Montez, a couple of these guys didn't really have a whole lot going for them for the season, to be truth be told. However, Montez Ford did have a pretty chaotic rivalry, splitting up with Angelo Dawkins as part of Street Profits, beating him in an ambulance match that took fucking forever.
We should start.
I remember that match.
Getting him fired.
Okay.
I'm trying to forget that match.
Sure, indeedy. So Jimmy Uso again, not really doing a whole fucking lot.
Just have to be fearful.
Jimmy Uso, I do not care for.
Shinsuke
Montez
Nakamura.
Ford is a good pick. Hey, number 1 pick Nakamura.
Nakamura, number 1
That's
pick.
probably JP's pick. He'll never live that down. Oh, they have the new version of him? Is this the new version of him? Looks like he's in a garbage bag.
From Keo.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I'm being a genius over here.
Bet you are. I really bet you think you are. Who we got here?
So this
Wesley.
what I'm drinking is Country Time Lemonade, Sprite, pumpkin Sprite on the and vodka.
I like how he's like, well, we gotta get Sprite on board. Like, this is a fucking board meeting.
Make the adult version of Sunny D. Make the adult version of Country Time Lemonade. Fuck it. Make a fucking adult version of Kool-Aid.
They're starting to do that now. Another one of my favorites that I wish I had a little bit more to work with was Elijah Lujaliba Labadruga Dragunov. Although,
how come you didn't?
Unemployment, man.
I'm gonna go with Elijah Lija. Too bad we don't get him in real life at this WrestleMania.
September, I believe he's
This
coming back.
WrestleMania is just not looking too good. We will get into our predictions in a bit.
They did some really good things, and I have some predictions later.
I will say that, like,
Yeah, we'll get predictions in a bit. There's gonna be a long night, I have a feeling.
That's fine.
Just generalization though, like, I share your concern, Basement. I just say that I think that the build has been poo-poo. However, I think that the results will be better. Not great.
Well, the results, I have a feeling are going to be really good.
This piece of shit.
I think the live audience for WrestleMania, real WrestleMania, live audience will be happy.
Yeah.
But I don't
think
think it's going to really deliver as a whole.
I think people watching on TV are going to be happy.
It all depends on the wrestling
audience.
fan type. I mean, I think they're going to have a very. I think it's going to be a very safe WrestleMania.
So
where the good guys win and the bad guys lose.
I think they're taking a risk.
So this fucker.
Oh, yeah. Well, they took a risk when they fucking put Jey Uso in the match.
That's not what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck.
I don't really care about Cody and John Cena. That means nothing to me.
Well,
The build was crap. The match was probably crap.
How much you want to fucking bet? I'm making this is one of my predictions. They're going to do a double turn at WrestleMania. Cody's going to turn on. Cody is going to join the Raw. Watch. That is my goal.
Heroes, the chosen one. I guess that's really, realistically, if you want to end John Cena's career as a face, it's pretty much the only way you're going to do it now. Otherwise, they've kind of attached themselves to the bad. He hasn't been a good heel for me. The run is too shallow.
Real quick, just a reminder: this is not a battle royal. This is Falls Count Anywhere. So it's pinfall submission anywhere in the arena. Oh God! Enjoy the chaos. Yeah, no shit.
Who do you think is going to get eliminated first? I'm going with Jey Uso.
I think either him or Wesley.
Wesley is going to
win it all.
Yep. Now Gunter was our WWE champion for majority of the season. I admit when I'm wrong, and I admit that I was a callous and I obviously aided in helping Gunter regain the title when he lost it to LA Knight, because I thought Gunter would help SmackDown succeed at Survivor Series, and he didn't do that. So he's been a bitch ever since. fought against Brock, the current champion, for a numerous amount of times, and well, yeah, this is kind of like his saving grace. By the way, all 6 of these men will be in our Royal Rumble later on this evening for that coveted WWE Championship. So there's a chance one of these 6 men could walk out with both the U.S. and the WWE title. Sledge fucking hammer right to the ass.
We're all
Give me
on
that
this.
stretch.
We're all on.
All down
Yep.
Do not have a match finish in the fucking ring.
At least it won't be.
The problem is, if you do a singles match where DQ is allowed, 50% of the time it's going to be a DQ finish, which is what I'm worried about for our one match that is a regular rules match.
Yep.
I think it is.
Or a count out. Or a double double count out.
Would that be interesting? Wouldn't that be interesting?
That will be a turd in the punch bowl, isn't it?
But every title's on the line here tonight at HGGM WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
11 matches total. What
Exciting.
the
This will be the end of an era for a bit, at least, of us doing this way. We've done 3 seasons of it. That's 3 years.
Obviously, this is kind of clearly been my little pet project brainchild of the channel. We kind of all have our own different. Sometimes there are things that we do, but yeah, it's been interesting. I can't believe we've been doing this for 3 years. Oh Jesus! And then yeah, this is the end of an era in the sense of you're right. Like it's going to change over now into a different format because we've kind of done it all at this point. There's not really too much. Yeah. Outside of doing either the actual GM mode itself, now that there's online co-op, thank fucking Christ, or HD Dub. And honestly, I think HD Dub is going to be a lot more fun because you guys watching are going to be involved a lot more, which is the real fun and the real treat of the whole project. So, the fuck is the ref doing? Okay.
Nope. Okay. We're also with No Bucks Given. We tend. The way it was going, we tended to rehash the same topics that we were talking about on HGGM night on No Bucks Given, unless something came up in interim. So, kind of combining the two is probably the right move, and then doing watch-alongs for wrestling pay-per-views.
We're not going to take HGW
a better format
too seriously for obviously we're just gonna have fun with it.
Well, I tried to take this seriously, and it's just there's
no
point.
It kind of.
The game will not allow you to do the things you want, so you might as well just strap in and go along for the ride.
Speaking of which, number 1 pick, break it back.
Oh, you know what they call that, guys?
What?
HBR.
Yeah.
HBR.
But
HBR recently.
Clearly,
Hardest part of the ring.
Hardest part of the ring. This is obviously like my big this isn't like my drug. Like this is like the fantasy booking and the matchmaking and stuff. This is obviously my little passion project. So
I just wish it was. I wish I had more control.
I know. I agree. But it's still been fun. Jesus, so many people trying to pin somebody. Oh nope. I'm a bullshit.
Even if it was choosing just the, I don't want to control over the match. Let them do whatever they want in the match. But I wish I had control over the winner.
Oh shit!
If I wanted to.
And still be able to watch
it.
Yeah.
Ref.
And a bit more control. Like the rivalry system needs to be reworked entirely.
Winter was almost eliminated there.
I didn't even see who he was counting.
Yeah.
He stepped out of the ring and then turned around to face away from them on the opposite side of the fucking turnbuckle to count. I'm like, how do you even know they kick
You know
out?
what we should have done? Oh man, if I had it back, I would have put fucking John Cone in a gauntlet match against like all the heavy hitters. That guy was the worst ref for us all year, and we couldn't get rid of him. Jeff Cone, whatever the fuck his name is.
Double cover. Oh shit, Jimmy Zuso. Oh no, both people kicked out.
No.
Yeah.
Jimmy Zuso.
Jimmy Zuso. Listen, it's gonna get worse.
Toss some chairs.
The only person, oh shit, frog splash. The only person in this match, by the way, forgot to mention, that has won the U.S. title is Ilya Dragunov, covered by Montez Ford on Shinsuke Nakamura, and Nakamura kicks out.
The ref is always nowhere near where the fucking cover
Which is just the way we want it.
He's outside on the floor counting that one.
It's just the way we want it.
On the side where nobody is.
One. Oh, damn, Ilya took a chair to the dome. This is for the final, essentially. United States champion for SmackDown. Because fuck it.
Fuck, chuck it.
Because the best reason
now.
after all that.
I'm rooting for either Montez Ford or Ilya Dragunov. We still have, like as Basement alluded to earlier, every title from both brands are on the line. Cover, hold on. And, oh, shit, I thought Jimmy Uso was gone.
Man, this is nothing but close counts.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is elimination.
For an opener, you're going to get a couple eliminations back to back.
Gunter is gone.
Bye-bye.
Ilya.
Ilya, who did it?
These two had a heated rivalry over Imperium and the U.S. title, actually, earlier in the season. Jesus, somebody covers. Wrap it the fuck.
Where's he going? Okay.
And that's Jimmy Uso is gone.
Good. Eight count.
Surprise.
Yes.
That was great.
Oh no, Montez Ford's in trouble. Gunter and Jimmy Uso is gone. Is Montez Ford to join? And yes, Montez is gone.
Interesting.
We're down to
this match.
Oh, that could be it for Shinsuke.
Oh, damn, Wesley, fucking impressive.
Just flipping all over everybody.
I spoke too soon.
He shot his spine right up into his brain.
So we have Wesley, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Elijah Ilya Dragunov for the to be crowned the last U.S. champion, and Nakamura. Shit ton of eliminations right there. Half them gone. Hold on, did anybody else notice? Hold on. Nope. Oh no. Oh, it's never mind. It stands for New Day Rocks. I'm like, huh. I thought it said I thought I saw the a T-shirt in the crowd that said the NDA. It said NDR. I'm like, why is that in the crowd? Holy damn! Fucking good night.
Well, Ilya does have fucking tree trunks to ride.
Oh shit! Kind of rooting for Wesley now.
Ilja?
He's already won the U.S. title. Number one pick. Oh my god!
My god!
That was badass with the stick.
That was fucking super human.
Yeah, it was.
What a
Video game. Go get AEW.
See, this is Tony Khan. This is why you should hire me for Ring of Honor cover.
10 on the ladder. His shoulders up.
Yeah.
Oh, yes it is. 2 count.
Ladder assist.
Say, that's some cheeky shenanigans there.
Shenanigans.
It's gonna happen. Okay.
They both punched him at
Blah,
the
blah,
same time.
Just fall after 2 steps.
Nakamura.
Where is this ref going, man? Napoli's got to run there.
Nakamura's gone. Oh shit.
Now the Wesley and Ilya.
Ilya, the former U.S. champion.
Now
Wesley,
these two are
absolutely.
going to kick out fucking everything.
And it's over.
Double count out. What?
I would be shocked.
But how? Coming up,
corner.
Coming up in the next matchup, just for all you fans out there, is going to be the Raw World Tag Team Title match. Then the triple threat for the WWE Tag Team Titles. And then we got ourselves a good old-fashioned Iron Man match.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
what the fucking hell?
Defying physics.
Uh-huh. That's what this game does.
Sit down.
Back of that neck.
That,
So, I got a question for
the
you
way you
guys.
said that was a little... Yeah?
WrestleMania Night 1.
Yeah.
I know what I think the opening match is. Are we all in agreement?
World title.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
The Gunther and Jey Uso?
Yep.
Because you get the big pop for Jey Uso.
I talked about this actually with a few other people, and I said, and you guys maybe I don't know if you're the same, but like, cover one. Oh, that was close. Wesley almost walked out as U.S. champ. Like the traditional wrestling fan of me is like, you know, does not compute. Royal Rumble winner opening, blah, blah, blah. But you know what though? if you think bigger picture, like yeah, you can critique it for that, or it's still not main event. Don't pin him this way. Don't win this way, Ilya. God damn it. Yeah. Okay.
Fundamentally, I have a problem with the world title starting the show.
Yes, but given
everything else on the card, you need it too.
Yeah.
The problem is the match shouldn't fucking exist, but it does. And if you're gonna have it, this is where you put it.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen. We all know. I think we're all in agreement that Jay's probably gonna win the fuck that. Here we go. Win the belt. So it's like kind of guarantee a great pop and a great start to the show, and then you're gonna deliver in the main event. Like it makes sense to do it. Like structurally in terms of booking a show. Yeah.
I just
They're
wish.
going to give you the happy ending at the beginning because the ending's not going to be very happy.
I agree.
I just wish that the match. I mean, they tried to make it for something, I guess, the triple threat main event for Paul Heyman's soul.
So
I don't know what the fuck it's for, really, to be honest.
I'll be honest with you. I was still very and still somewhat am like kind of like a little like it's odd about the triple threat.
I'm talking about Sunday. I'm talking about Sunday now. I'm not talking about Saturday.
I wanted to look at like the shows individually, but we can. I mean, I agree with you in what you're saying.
But what I was gonna say was they released the hype package, the hype video package for the triple threat. I'll be damned, it fucking did its job. It got me excited because they were just interweaving the fucking hatred with each other. But I know that they definitely forced the Roman Punk fighting over him.
The problem is it feels like Seth Rollins now is kind of like the odd man out.
In terms
of storytelling.
Not after what he did tonight. No.
Well, I mean, they really focused on Punk and Roman for like multiple weeks.
I'll tell you, watch that hype package and Dragunov is the champ.
Watch
yes.
that moment. Watch that.
I am 1-0. Who did you guys pick?
Dragunov.
I had 2 picks.
Seth Rollins is definitely winning.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes the most sense. They'll continue the feud with CM Punk and Roman after Mania, I'm pretty sure.
Well, Dragunov, 2-time United States champion. We'll see again all these 6 men later on in the SmackDown main event. Hoorah!
But you guys all agree that that's going to be the opener, right? Everyone's in the same
I think they confirmed it. Did they?
I don't know.
I love how Joe Gacy's hidden behind the.
He's creeping behind the help. He needs help.
It does have night 1. Match number 1, according to this, is Gunther versus Jey Uso.
Yep.
Night 2. The match number 2 is the War Raiders versus the New Day. Match.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I heard they're doing, what is it, a TLC match or a ladder match for the tag titles on SmackDown next week.
Yeah. Yes.
And I said. I'm in agreement I'm agreeing with the internet that match should be on WrestleMania and the New Day War Raiders should be on Raw, only because like the New Day War Raiders rivalry is kind of very just out of the nowhere, whereas at least the tag one had like some traction behind it a little bit more. So
I don't know why you would ever do a fucking ladder or TLC match the week after.
Yeah, it's very.
Not do anything like that on the WrestleMania card.
There's a reason. I'm curious what that exact reason. I don't know why, but
I think I know.
What?
This is gonna be where Montez Ford turns on fucking DMs. That's what I would do.
Well, how many people really care anymore?
Touche.
Okay, so before we continue on, I do want to mention Grayson Waller and Mr. Perfect thrown together tag team, but they earned their spot to be in this match. Every other team has been in competition for tag team championship. I think 2 of them have won it.
Right.
But I'm going to go with Mr. Perfect and Grayson Waller, man. Weird Australian Undertaker.
I'm gonna go on a little trip to outer space.
Now? Yeah, okay. Your current champions, by the way, are Jibbles and Austin.
Yeah, Jibbles and Austin, they've been super dominant for like 4 months. They won it, and nobody could compete.
Sorry, I'm going to try and approach these entrances because, well, I realized what time it was and how far we've gotten so far.
How dare you skip the entrances?
Behind the.
JP.
You give them this, and then you can skip them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Once then card comes up, yeah, their name tag. So Clint asks, hey, I have a question. Are you guys watching WWE 41 tomorrow? Yes, we are going to watch WrestleMania. We'll probably come on, and I won't be able to watch it till I finish work. So I will be watching it late, and we'll go ahead and react to it. Obviously, we can't show anything, but if anybody wants to see how we thought of it, or even kind of a live reaction to some of the stupid shit that might happen, then join us tomorrow, and we'll try to do Sunday as well. We'll probably be here for both, but it'll be later than WrestleMania is airing. That looks nothing like Eric Rowan.
Yeah, that's why these are creator wrestlers do that. Shame.
He's double the size.
Oh, another pseudo-random tag team, right?
It's Big Red. They were in a tag team tournament, and they did pretty good.
Fuck your shit,
Yeah.
fella!
No, the problem is our roster is like 50 people, and most of them have done very good.
Yeah.
Kind of got to throw them together. We had a lot of mid-card guys. Too many mid-card guys.
That was our problem. Yeah.
Same here. As you saw, we just destroyed them in the last match.
It is kind of sad though that I don't. It doesn't feel like WrestleMania. WrestleMania
No,
at
I
times
agree.
can have that like as a kid you get that like fucking wrestling Christmas. But no.
Truth be told, this feels a lot like WrestleMania 18 to me. And I'm not talking about like, and I'm not saying there's definitely a Rock Hogan-esque match in this card, but in terms of the feel of the overall show, going into it, it feels a lot like WrestleMania 18. Like it feels off-putting a little bit.
Yeah, the Tiffany Charlotte Flair thing. I actually really want to see it. They did really good. The vignette with Roman, Scott, and CM Punk. You need to see it.
But, okay, so this is the thing. This is where I'm like,
the vignette that they did is exactly where they're going, and it made me want to watch the match. It's the way they did the vignette.
so WWE especially are fucking phenomenal at vignettes.
Yes,
But at times it's like you can't fix something that wasn't done. It wasn't built correctly by throwing together a bunch of shit that happened over the entire fucking wrestling career. Like you could make a match overnight with a vignette in WWE, but I still think there's.
I bet. Yeah, there is. You mean there? You don't think there's a story there?
There is a story, but it's like a lot of the story is now piecemealed.
What are you talking about?
Well, they're gonna highlight the history between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
They added to it at the Royal Rumble, which is why which brought them back together to have this match. So there's more to it than just what happened 12 years ago. That's a part of it. That's all I'm saying. I think you're.
I'm saying you can really. It's like an easy way to fix. In my opinion, not the greatest booking. Vignettes are a very easy way to cinematically bring things
And
together.
I'm telling you, the hype package for that match is great.
I'm not going to say that the booking and the week-to-week stuff has been like overtly great.
Agreed.
But they're trying to.
They know how to hype people up with vignettes. They do an excellent job with them usually.
That's how they're doing. They're putting pieces of the puzzle together. Then they're telling you. They're trying to tell you a story.
But it seems so weird for me because it's such a. It's literally it feels so divorced from what Triple H did for the first 8 months of the year.
Well, I think this is the base of that story. The finish of the story. This is that base. So we're getting to the end of, as Eric Bischoff says, there's 3 acts to a movie. I think we're getting to the end of the second act with Roman and Seth. And we're going to go to that third act.
I think we're already there.
No.
I think we're already in the second
No.
act.
I think next
That's
Jesus.
WrestleMania,
Christ, man.
End
WrestleMania,
to the second.
we're getting it right at the end of the second. After this WrestleMania, it starts the Act 3.
That's exactly what I just
I
said.
just feel like honestly, the elephant in the room for me is The Rock. He's been included in so many
Well,
things.
they
and
actually, thank
none of
God,
it's really made fucking
referenced.
sense for me.
They actually referenced him in his
Here's the
promo
thing,
tonight on SmackDown. Thank
Hey,
Christ.
trying to rush. This is where Triple H has done pretty good at storytelling. What I'm trying to get at is you can always go back to that. That is always there. They can go to
Yeah,
that.
as long as
They
The
can
Rock
go to
doesn't
that 2
fucking
years down the road
die.
if they want to. They don't have to do it now.
So
I disagree.
I disagree. I think that they need to get Roman again because when Roman, they've got to have somebody besides fucking Roman to be there, to be that other guy. Seth Rollins is that guy. Next year's WrestleMania will be that. Okay, Seth, here you go.
Joe Gacy from the Wyatt Six has been
Now,
eliminated.
I think this was the WrestleMania to do Roman versus The Rock.
I don't disagree with that, but they feel that they have it in their back pocket. That's what I think they're doing, and somehow Triple H will somehow pull it off because he's done it.
My main reason is I saw the match with The Rock in it, and he's still got something there, but you can tell it's not gonna. He's fucking 50 years old, man. It's not gonna be there much longer. You're really rolling the dice, delaying that match. If that match is even ever gonna happen. But the problem is you don't tease a match like that and then not do it, or delay it until it's going to be a worse in-ring product. That's my biggest criticism. That's the thing I'm talking about the most with this build for WrestleMania for Roman Reigns' opponents. So it seems like what we're getting is a constellation prize.
Constellation?
Yes.
In outer space?
Prize in the stars.
I personally really don't care if I see Roman Reigns versus The Rock. I really don't.
I don't either, but come on,
That's your money. That's your money match.
I'm not gonna say anything. And
Not John Cena and fucking Cody Rhodes. Yeah, just that makes me shit my pants.
This might it's weird to think. I have a weird theory about the triple threat, to be very honest with you, and if I'm right, it's giving Triple H and the creative team right now like a shit ton of credit if this is
Cody's
true.
Gonna be heel. I think he's gonna align.
No, what I
That's
think
my prediction.
what I think they're trying to do is with the triple threat is that I think they're trying to, not that they really need it at this point, but they're trying to really establish that Punk, Rollins, and Reigns are going to be like, it's these guys and then Cody, or these are our top stars.
Punk is gonna be with Paul Heyman. They're gonna fight over Paul Heyman, like two fucking teenage bitches in high school.
I don't care about. I mean, I want to see.
What else are they fighting for? Who gives a shit?
I'm more watching this match. I'm more watching this match for Seth. I don't give a fuck about the other two. I don't.
Okay, so this is the difference, though, right? I don't watch the week-to-week product. What I consume is usually through Twitter for wrestling. And for that match, I have seen like nothing of Seth Rollins. Everything I've seen is CM Punk and Roman Reigns, and this is from WWE and from people that watch WWE. So,
and this is the problem. The only problem that I have with it is if you don't watch it, there's Roman fans. I see it all the time. I don't see it on Twitter either. I watch what they do on the weekly show, and I'm fucking telling you right
so but if you see it, the thing is, if you see it on social media,
is more over than the both of them.
Real quick, the Wyatt Six is completely eliminated from the match.
My thing is, if I'm seeing one thing way more in social media, not just from Roman fans, I don't follow any of that, whatever. It's a pretty non-biased opinion of what wrestling feeds I get from Twitter. It's just the biggest social media story seems to be Roman, CM Punk, and Paul Heyman.
I get it. And
so if Seth wins, it's a constellation prize.
Constellation prize.
That's just the way I'm looking at it. But I'm again, Yeah, I don't watch the week to week, so it's a different perspective.
So Seth, I think Seth will be.
He will be, but it's like, you know, this is where like I've seen it time and time again. And it kind of sucks. A lot of the workhorses in wrestling tend to get taken advantage of, and then when they get something, it's never built as grandiose as they would do it for like the Hulk Hogan's.
Oh, maybe not now, brother.
You know what I mean.
Quick update: the Wyatt Six and Braun Strowman have been completely eliminated, and another one.
Big Red down to Sheamus. You know who's still in the match?
Champs.
Mr. Perfect and Grayson Waller. Yeah. My pick.
And this is for the World Tag Team titles. Whoever. Slapping that Sheamus ankle. 1, 2.
No.
What the
Ooh, he flipped it back. Oh my god.
Please let it be a
They're
glitch.
rolling around. What do you guys think? Like, okay, so if you're looking at the world title match, the opening match, I think that's it for Mr. Perfect.
Perfect is gone.
No, Waller, it's all up to you. What do you guys think? Like the match? Do you think that it's going to be a good match? It's going to be, you know,
The world title?
this opening match, Gunther and Jey Uso.
It'll be pretty good.
I think it'll be a moment match. And that's it.
I think it'll be an entrance
You've
and a
seen,
finish.
Yeah.
you've seen
I think it, but it'll the moment. What I mean by
Yeah,
that.
it'll be the Jey Uso entrance and then the Jey Uso winning the title. If he doesn't win the title, it'll
What
be
do they
kind of
do?
intriguing. But why would they go that route? In my opinion, booking wise, it's like doing something to do something.
So, just for the record here,
Make it-
Austin and JBL are the tag team champions. Sheamus is in a different team with Braun Strowman, and Grayson Waller is on a different team with Mr. Perfect.
It's like Sheamus and Grayson Waller are the only hopes. Oh,
Yep.
man, it's not looking good. He's getting double bumfucked in the ring. Waller, get out there, in there.
Is this your match, basement?
Stop.
Yes.
Yeah, this is-
Oh, Jibbles.
Oh, fuck you.
That's
No.
it.
This
Sheamus
is
is
what
the...
happens.
Why'd you pick
This
that?
is what happens when you do an elimination match. This is how it works. They don't eliminate the tag team.
Correct, it's individually.
Wait for on you.
I feel like it up on me. It wasn't coming off.
Which would be great because...
Oh, Stone Cold.
Nope. Still
Jim
in.
was saving him. He kind of saved Sheamus from
He
Jibble.
did. He could have eliminated him. What would that cost him?
You see that in the top left, JP? 4.5 stars.
You got
Those
5 stars. Hey, listen,
says you're
SmackDown
wrong.
got opening match was 5 stars with the Ilya winning the U.S. title back.
That's why I said JP and not Conor.
Man.
Oh my god! Blanche, get out of there! Blanche,
It's loud.
catnip! Here you go, kitty. Come here.
Jibbles and
And
Austin.
tackle that black pussy.
Come on, bring
I
on
have a
me.
question. WrestleMania 41 is in LA. Why? Because that's where they decided to do it.
No, it's in Vegas because TKO, aka Endeavor, is based out of there. So they wanted the additional.
Also, it's like big
revenue.
fight. It's a place where fucking big fights were originated.
Well, yeah, because whenever you play Christmas, because it gets cold.
I hope that it's out in the fucking fresh air.
You know what's
I don't know if
ironic is that
Vegas?
like
I think
or
it
not.
is.
No, it's not. It's a dome stadium.
I don't, you know what
Can the dome be open?
No,
That's
I
a
don't think
bummer.
so.
Missed
What a
opportunity.
stupid fucking idea to do
Missed
that in Las
opportunity.
Vegas.
Because it's a desert.
They should do it in the big ball.
They don't fit enough
They
people in
don't
the dome.
doesn't fit enough people.
In the spear.
Uh-oh, Austin.
No, you can. You could put. I don't know. You just fucking shoot me in the head.
I'm just telling you why they are going to do it. I don't disagree with you. It's like one of the most popular
Sheamus
things
is
there,
gone.
right?
Why couldn't you do an open ceiling in the desert?
I don't know. Why don't you talk to the people that fucking built the stadium? They're the ones that did it.
You're the one that said it's desert. Oh, Grayson Waller, all alone in the Australian wilderness. He learned to fight crocodiles.
That's the only thing I can give you. They don't like the... I don't know. How they fucking play hockey in Vegas, I don't fucking know.
It's a desert. It gets cold at night.
Not that.
No, that's it. Oh god, he landed on the fucking ladder.
I've been
Where's the
there.
ref?
It's definitely fucking one of the hottest places in the
James
United
retained.
States.
Oh
Because
my god, Waller,
Death
what
Valley
the
is
fuck?
right there.
An Australian fucker.
Death Valley, California is right fucking there. Fucking shit's nothing to fuck with. Trek lives in the fucking desert. Just tell it.
The outside. Yeah, what's wrong with the desert?
It fucking sucks. It's always dry. It never fucking rains. It's always fucking hot. You get swamp ass.
Perfect. Oh, that's perfect to open the dome.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just trying to feed you some logic. I don't fucking that they think is why.
You could try to feed yourself some logic.
Got double kicked.
I don't feel like it's not
The
really good for
Oakland
your predictions,
Athletics are
Grayson.
moving out. The Oakland Athletics are moving out there. They don't even have
What are they gonna be called?
yet. I don't know.
They should be called the I don't know, Las Vegas Sand. It gets everywhere.
They'll always call them the Athletics. I don't know why they don't. I don't know if that stadium's gonna be a fucking dome or whatever. Who cares?
Champs retained.
The most dominant tag team that Raw has ever seen.
Yeah.
A weird combination of beer money.
What to call them?
Money beer?
Wolf.
Now, if I was able to do it, I'd turn and have him stunner him.
Yeah, that would be
Can't
fun.
do
That'd be fun.
Austin looks like he's shitting his fucking
Well,
shorts.
we go from Raw's tag team titles to SmackDown.
Get ready, JP. You're gonna shit on this one.
Shit on everything.
I don't know if he has enough shit on him to do so.
I got something that I want to talk about while this match is going on. I'm going to tell you what I watched last night.
Your support as fellow co-GM has been absolutely
No,
immeasurable.
but I'm just saying, I have a talking point during this match if it is boring. I don't fucking know. I'm
Okay.
just talking. Damn.
Anyway, real quick, tag team scene's been kind of weird over on SmackDown. Basically, predominantly dominated by Imperium and then the Dudley Boys. Dudleys kind of have a similar path with kind of pissing me off like Gunther, where they kind of fucked me over. So I had them lose the World Tag Team titles to R-Truth and Shane McMahon. A random tag team. And then Dudleys were chasing the belts back eventually. I got the entire NWO because sure, why not? And then the Dudleys and NWO basically been playing hot potato with the tag team titles for a while and said, fuck it, we're going to do this with one other tag team getting one final shot at this. And lo and behold, legitimately, Truth and Shane McMahon won a tournament to get me the third team. So it all just kind of works itself
That's what I'm
out.
going for, man. Fucking True Money. Or whatever.
True
we
Money.
call them.
Oh, that's right. What do we call them? The Return of True Money. So the Dudleys are the current tag team champions. They actually won the titles from the Outsiders in a tables match 2 weeks ago. Because again, they were just playing hot potato for a little while with it. And this is going to be another wonderful, beautiful car crash. I personally really hope R-Truth and Shane McMahon win this thing. That would
You know
be my
what-
dream come true.
With R-Truth being his tag team, they'd probably just come out as the McMahons.
Yeah, probably.
Playing it off that he was the illegitimate son of Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You thought it was Hornswoggle.
I love Linda.
Speaking of which, Hornswoggle was supposed to be at the Hall of Fame tonight.
Yeah, well, I hope
Which
they
is awesome.
brought a high beat for him.
Well, they
I hope they brought a fucking cannon. Shoot him out of that motherfucker.
Right into the annals of history.
Shoot him.
He just hits the wall and
fucking
slowly
palate. See what
falls
happens.
down.
Y'all know what time it is. This the part
What's
where we
up?
crank it up. Let's
All right,
crank it
JP,
up.
what's your what did you watch?
People over there, what's up?
Speaking of multi-man matches, I watched on C-SPAN last night. I was just rolling through the channels after getting ready for bed and whatnot. I shit you not. I watched the Canadian Prime Minister debate last night.
Why would you even
I'm
bother?
gonna go get some
man?
pizza. I'll be right back.
There was
So it was right. You did watch gay porn.
Let me tell you what I seen these guys actually have a conversation and kind of look at each other like me and you were gonna fuck later. What the fuck am I watching? Like nobody debated. They're just like I think the moderator was great. He's like, let him finish. And the guy
I'm voting for the moderator.
I am so sorry for your country right now. I am just gonna.
Why, man? We got great leadership coming up.
Oh, do you? They like
It's gonna be great, man.
The moderator should be the one that's running for prime minister because he's shut every time somebody would start. He's like, let him finish. Okay. It's great. That's great. I am so sorry.
No, you learned one thing from that debate. You have to say sorry after everything you say. Welcome to being Canadian.
And now I know why you all say sorry. I'm just saying. Oh
Sorry,
my
is what you're
God.
just saying. I didn't even watch that. There's zero interest here.
Sorry.
The fact that that whole shit was supposed to happen in October and they just fast-tracked it. It's like, oh, well, now's my chance. I gotta get in. Fucking Carnosaur.
What happened?
Yeah.
What I miss?
You missed the Canadian political debate.
Oh God.
It was just them back and forth being like, I'm sorry. But, you know, and the other guy, yeah, I'm sorry, but
But they
I guess we're
would
both sorry.
look at each other. They would say, I don't agree with your policy. We're gonna fuck later.
Uh-oh.
And whenever somebody would interrupt, the moderator would go, let him finish. And the person would look at him. It was like that bad.
Maybe over
Hey,
quick.
at least the moderator fucking had control.
Yeah, I get it.
The American one is like
And we're
two
done.
rabid dogs trying to eat each other. That was quick.
Yep.
This is why I don't do ladder matches, man. They end so fast.
It's fine. We need to pick up the pace a little bit.
I am not defending Canadian politics. I think it's a pile of fucking fiery trash garbage.
It is. It's just like American politics right now.
Yeah,
Like, it's not just the politicians.
My voter card, I'm just gonna light it on fire. 'Cause fucking who gives a shit?
I mean, you look at
No matter what.
only the leaders of the party run for prime minister. Nobody else can run for this. I don't know how you guys do it, but only the leaders of your party. Like their caption was I can't remember. I don't remember his name. He was the dude wearing the Punjab on his fucking head.
Jagmeet Singh.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy's a
there you
fucker,
go.
man. Fuck that guy.
He's fucking on there talking about, you know, we kill our women for saying bad things to us, but other than that, our energy costs are going down. I'm gonna fuck you.
He doesn't even sound Indian.
No, I know. He actually sounds Canadian. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? Imagine this guy is full-fledged,
not
has a job, has a fucking beard, has the
He's got a
fucking
turban.
knot in his fucking forehead. And this
He's got a
motherfucker
turban.
goes off, if you know what I'm saying, don't you know? I'm like, what the fuck is this?
He's the Indian version of the Rickroll.
He's a dickhead. I don't like that guy. But anyways, he's not like the way he made it seems. He comes out with a punch out that's a turban on his head and a big beard. And then he's like, we kill our women. Energy good.
You have, but that has
If we had a leader that came out that said, we kill our women, but energy good, I am voting for that motherfucker immediately. Because he is a
saying
promo.
But we need to make our energy better. But then you have these two other clowns, the older guys. Those two really were into each other. I really think them two are fucking.
There probably are. There's a lot of.
One's the conservative leader, the other one's the liberal leader of their party. I don't know who the other guy was, or the prime minister.
He's part of the NDP. Anyways, hold on before you continue. Ciampa and Gargano, okay, want to get like a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. These guys start to fall apart. I tried, man, for the whole month to make it work, and it kind of did, I guess. I don't know. The rivalry was there, okay? It happened.
The fucked up thing is Ciampa was the one who did the turning, but then he was the one to extend the hand.
Hey, Connor, you can shut off the meters. Sorry.
No, you can't because we need to know the count. It's an Iron Man. It's a 15-minute Iron Man. Let's see what you did there, Conor.
My bad.
Robbed me of my extra 5.
They just stared at each other intensely for 5 minutes and didn't move.
I think you, my friend, are full of poop.
I just said I was sorry. I fucked it up.
Listen, in Canada, that means nothing. That's actually almost like fucking an obscenity now.
What?
I'm sorry. Because it's like everything after the words "I'm sorry" are bullshit.
Yeah, it's like when New Yorkers say it, or when a woman who's angry sits there and goes, "I'm sorry, I just think it's funny that."
It's a way to like, I'm gonna let you down right away, but I'm gonna say something horribly mean to you. It might cripple you mentally for a while.
I'm gonna say sorry, and then say I'm lying, and then say sorry again.
It's gonna be like, you look like an ugly fucking bitch. No offense. Yes,
with all due respect, you smell like a cunt.
Honestly, your vagina smells like a dumpster. No offense. How are you gonna not be offended?
Right.
Did I offend you? I'm sorry.
No. I wish I could just kill people though, and get away with it.
Well, if you were a different race, that might be possible.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh Jesus! If I could kill people, and get away with it, I mean, I think I would have. I don't know. Would I have done? Would you? If you could kill people and get away with it, would you have killed somebody?
There's only one person I would have killed, and it's not anybody famous.
I wouldn't have killed anybody famous. I would have to. I've been in the moment where I'm like, man, if I had a shotgun, it would be hard not to pull the trigger. And then after I killed that one person, oh my God, the floodgates would open.
Purge time!
Honestly, I'm like, this is theoretical if like there was no law stopping you from doing this. Doesn't matter.
No, honestly, there would have been one person, and it wouldn't have been out of malice or anything. I would have helped my mom die a lot faster, just to ease her pain.
No, you should have brought her to Canada.
Yeah,
you allowed that now.
So
I'm not against that idea.
This is the most fucked WrestleMania conversation, I think, in the history.
Match, okay? It's got to get down and dirty with feelings.
It took a really, really sharp left turn.
Also, I watched the Canadian debate, and now we're here.
I'm with you, Basement. If the person is suffering that much, and there's literally nothing that can be done to them, we should be allowed to use their casting.
I agree.
Can we stop?
I mean, that's what we do with animals.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't disagree. Can we move on?
That's what the poor woman said. And you're like, no, you gotta live for the next 1 year in pain. Laws are laws, bitch. But did you watch the Canadian debate? That's pretty much torture right there. I don't know why you put yourself through that. Jeez, I couldn't even watch that.
He doesn't find it torture. That's the problem.
No, so I only watched like 5 minutes of it, if that, and I was
That'd be
laughing
too
at it the whole fucking time. I even told Heather, "You gotta fucking see this shit." And I'm like, "This shit is on our fucking."
What I feel
TV.
like you and Hank Hill would be the same people, like laughing at this.
They would be. Shit, his friend Dan is basically Hank Hill.
But actually, he'd be Boomhauer.
Canadians.
Yeah, yeah.
Jason probably would be the fucking. These are friends of mine. I'd be Hank. Friend Dan would be Boomhauer. Jason would be the one that fucking wears the glasses. And
Dale.
Fucking Dale.
He's probably the
And then
best
I
one.
have one other friend who would be the odd. You tell him what to do and he'll fucking do it.
That would be.
Can't think of the short, fat dude, but he's not fat.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
Bill.
that was fucking confusing.
So I have friends that I can tell you right now, we would be doing the Hank Hill thing. I have one friend that is like Boomhauer. I have one friend like Dale, and I can't remember the other short guy.
So it was Bill, Dale, and Boomhauer.
Bill, yeah, and then Hank. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
4
The
of them.
grandfather with no legs.
Oh, the
Cotton Hill,
grandfather
yeah,
with no
fucking-
leg.
Oh, fine.
Oh
I
shit,
didn't
Tommaso.
I didn't have any short
What the
people
fuck?
in my unit.
You know what you wanted to call them.
No, but there is one we know that is short with no fucking neck.
Who's that?
1, 2.
There's
Oh,
actually
no,
a jo-
don't count
there's
yet.
actually-
We're down to 8 minutes
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Ben could be. He's got no neck.
This
He's got
sucker
legs.
literally has no neck.
There's
So I
actually.
do have a
He's
green.
this tall.
He's really short. Like
Can you be
I'm like,
Can you
and he's like, sir. He's really short.
can you be a midget and get
He's
in the
not.
army?
He's at the. Yeah, he's not a
Yeah.
midget. He's like 5'2".
Or
No, but
yeah.
can you? Does the army allow midgets?
Mhm.
yeah, as long as they're healthy.
As long as they can do the.
Training card.
I know where your mind's going.
I know.
They can,
You're
me,
picturing
I
them
would
Saving Private Ryan
tell you right now.
with all
I tell you
midgets.
right now, they are
This is what we say.
indiscriminate.
If Private Ryan is like a 3-foot tall kid with Down syndrome, they go through all that.
I had, but
You
they have.
got one of the 7 men that died.
They
Yeah,
have.
Oh,
she's got bigger.
They have. She's almost 50. So yes, they probably are.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to continue to look at them. Good God. So anyway, my point is
Well, except
Champ.
so
Any
one's
Yeah.
out for
standard-
Gargano.
any standard that I had to meet to enter the military, they would have to meet.
You must be this tall to enter the military. That's the first thing they have. Just like
No.
rides at
If you
Wonderland
can
or
complete, if you
Disneyland.
this is what I feel. If you can complete all of the standards that I had to complete, then sure.
At the very, they do all of it right at the very end. The 6-foot-tall sergeant is like, "Now give me a high five," and he puts his hand up.
Now we're about to tie it up. Oh.
Too bad.
No, they don't do that.
Basement, who's the dick in this match?
We can use them little fuckers as tunnel rats.
We could.
But I don't know after the story thing that took place. It's supposed to be Tommaso Ciampa, but it seems like they
He's
both turned.
Gonna tie it
into
right
dicks.
now.
Yes.
Well, there's the one.
Oh shit, no sell, bitch.
And there's Ray Phoenix.
That's not Ray Phoenix.
Oh, Dragon's
Dragon
Dragon.
Knight.
My vision is not
Hooked on Phoenix.
Oh,
Hey, Gargano
I
back
think
up.
I did want to talk about that. Apparently, Rey Mysterio got hurt.
Yeah, Trek mentioned that, I believe, in the earlier in the chat.
Oh,
I think, God, I went, yay, maybe they'll let Ray Phoenix take on, what's his nuts?
honestly, that would be. I just don't want to see.
Hell.
Why is Rey Mysterio at fucking WrestleMania? A 50-year-old fucking one-trick pony. Get him out of there.
Oh, look, there's Mom.
I get the idea. Like it's he's become like a fake luchador to make fun of all luchador wrestlers and beat them.
This is another one where, like, It's a very like when I say head tilting, I'm literally tilting my head at the like. So it's, I mean, you know, prior to the Rey Mysterio injury, it's like, are we gonna get a good match? I mean, yeah, there's a potential for a really good in-ring. I'm not gonna get, you know, not like not over the top. But like, yeah, there's potential for it to be a very, very solid, you know, to very good match with the quality of caliber of the matches these two put on together. It's just like. It's like Blue Blazer, right? Where like it's Owen Hart underneath there. It's like you don't need the fucking weird gimmick to but whatever. Okay, like I'll take it on the weird packaging, but fuck it, I'll take it.
I felt like me personally, Chad Gable's above this fucking luchador gimmick thing he's doing.
I'm hoping that there's
I have a feeling this is something he approached and proposed himself.
I also have a feeling, I mean, it's not that they were doing... Like, the guy was fucking super gimmicked with Otis, so, like, come on.
There's still money on that, too. There's still a reaction from that, which is interesting. I thought there would be... I thought that was, like, dead and gone, and there's still... I think they got one more...
This is the, like, downside to having a roster that's so fucking stacked.
Yeah.
I think Chad Gable is really good.
So, well, I agree.
He'll never get
where he's at.
Sir?
I think Chad Gable is happy where he's at.
I think
he's in his zone.
I think WrestleMania, after WrestleMania 41, I hope, I'll say this much, I hope that there's a major focus on some underutilized talent that wasn't used much last year, and Gable being one of them. I think you're starting to see it with Karrion Kross more on Raw.
Like, my point is, like, I get it, and I agree with you, that I think Chad Gable is, you know, happy with his role. He's featured on TV, but it's like, it's unrealized potential for what I think he could be.
And the clock's
where
ticking.
the frustration lies, exactly. He's not young. If you don't do anything, like the fucking slow-ass attempts, and then he went from one gimmick to
he hasn't even won the fucking
like,
IC title.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, give him a serious run before you can't give him anything. Because the older you get, the more injury prone you get. Like, fucking Christ, man. They really take their risks with this shit.
Truth be told, he should be the next one after Dom to get the IC title.
He should have been before Dom.
I agree.
You know,
here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's tied up. Oh shit, it's literally anyone's guess. It's tied up.
2.5 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Or 2.5. And Ciampa.
Yeah.
Squeaking by. The question remains, can he last 2 minutes? I know I can't.
I can't last 2 seconds. And touches.
What's good for you? What's good for me? Oh.
So we're sitting here watching. I've got the Hall of Fame on.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Oh shit, is the Hall of Fame on tonight?
I'm sitting here rating boobies.
So, shit, they're sitting here. Stephanie
what?
McMahon was just on the TV.
Oh, boobies or
Nobody
boobies?
got more implants when she's bigger.
I don't know if
I can just tell you, Stephanie McMahon is like fine wine. The older she gets, the better she looks.
I agree. I absolutely agree with you.
We go from that to Bianca Belair. Heather goes from Aruga to
Bianca Belair has nipples. Oh, foot on the rope and kick out.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair has nipples.
The top she is wearing right now, she is Brittany Griner.
Montez Ford gave her
Montez Ford has bigger breasts than her.
I'll have to watch the replays of the Hall of Fame later, because I wanted to see Lex Luger specifically. Oh shit, Ciampa,
We got 10 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
He's moving for 1 minute, and he's moving forward, 4-2. Gargano's brains be scrambled.
Yeah, Gargano's fucked. 50 seconds left on the clock. Oh yeah, I just added insult to injury.
Oh
Jesus.
my God, he's just killing him.
Yeah,
He's just killing him.
This is the steamroll
He's
moment.
already dead.
Stop it, he's already dead. Here we go for fiver. Ref's looking, crying in his eyes. Yep.
Yeah, it's just
He's gonna
over
go for
with,
6?
man. There's no way
He's
he
gonna go
gets
for
it
6?
Yeah, he's gonna try and do it. He's gonna try and do it.
Gargano, you brave bastard.
I rolled out. Okay.
What are you fucking doing? He's look at him. I want my mommy. I kissed him.
He's
Kissed him
getting
in the face.
he lost the match, but he's getting his comeuppance.
Yeah,
He's
that's.
getting it
10 show him.
seconds.
Now you should just beat him to death with like fucking anything you can find. Or you can just stand there.
That would be
Fucking
the
idiot.
logistical way
Get
to
it,
go
you.
with it, but
So he's on his knees.
Here is
That's
your
it.
winner,
Somehow
Jump
Ciampa
up.
rolled out of the ring.
Bleeding from both eyes.
Yeah,
Alright.
as one does in an Iron Man match.
Fucking blood. It's so fucking beautiful.
Motherfucker.
Oh, here we go. Thing of beauty. The women's what? You good?
Motherfucker.
I wish we were streaming the night he did that fart so that we would have it on recording.
Oh
I pretty sure we can find one. Trek, that's your job. Go find his farts.
No, there's nothing that's gonna top that.
What a
That is-
sentence. What a
That's
sentence.
the worst fucking job in the world.
He loves doing that shit though.
Search YouTube for Bobbit farts.
Trek, go
Just
find his
fucking tell
farts.
me.
Well, I guess I'm in hell.
Go sniff them out.
I guess I'm in hell.
Women's tag titles up for grabs. All four of these women are on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley is actually pulling double duty as she's not only going to be in this match as she is one half of the tag team champions,
Dude.
but she's also the women's champion, the WWE Women's Champion. She'll be in a match later on tonight. Cargill and Tiffany Stratton actually beat Charlotte and Becky Lynch from Raw, who held the belts pretty much the entire season. And then
Since we introduced them.
Rhea and Bianca, I'm like, hey, random tag match on SmackDown. Why the fuck not? They're not gonna. Oh, they won.
Da-na-na.
And that's what happened. So anyway, we had a JP's favorite matchup, the best of four series to determine the number one contendership.
Yeah.
And
That shit was fire.
there was some controversy and some mismanagement. And so because of that, we had to do a 2 out of 3 falls match and between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill against Chelsea Green and Pieper Nathan. And
There's more than the matches ended in a count. So we just did 2 out of 3 to
But then one team won one, right?
yeah.
one team won
But
one.
then the last match ended in count.
Can I see the graphic of
A double count out?
the title on the line?
Who won the second match?
SmackDown.
SmackDown did.
Who won
One
the
of them
first?
was ended in DQ.
The third.
There were all 3 that were not fucking
But there was a winner, right?
all.
Single
No.
time.
The first 2 were
No.
count out, and then the third one
But
was Jade and Tiffany.
what do you mean by count out? Who won the count out?
No.
No.
So there was 3 matches that we had
Right.
first. The first one was a draw. It was a double count out. Second
Thank you.
one, SmackDown won. The third one, SmackDown won again, but one of the girls had their hand on the ropes when it was counted to 3. So it was a controversial and it was controversial ending. So we
Okay, I
came
did not know that. I
So-
can buy that.
so we came to a mutual agreement and said, well, that's not fair. So we said, fuck it, we'll do a 2 out of 3 falls match between the 2 teams, and that'll be the number 1 contenders match.
Fair.
Because you can make a claim, it's like, well, they technically won, but yeah, at the same time,
I get it. You
Yeah.
don't have to
That's why the
explain.
best of 4 was fucking great.
yeah, it actually worked
Yeah.
out really well.
It was so dumb.
It actually it's actually probably
It
one of the
wasn't
only
great.
success stories in this fucking
The
season.
wording could have been better. Is all.
I know, and I love saying it because I can see it. Fucking,
Yeah.
it's a fucking like I can see like tick. The best of 4.
Best of 4.
See? Yeah, see that's what I'm looking for.
It's so dumb.
So apparently,
I am gonna go on the fucking AI song creator and make a fucking song for it now.
So
Get on the
that's
floor
what I
for
would
the best of
do. You know
4.
what we should do? Here's what I want everybody in the chat to do. If you want your HGGM
Mhm.
wrestler to have music, send me a
It's not rock
description.
hard, that's gonna be.
No.
it's not going to be easy.
We'll see what we can do. We're not going to do it all the time,
We?
but every once in a while.
We?
Yeah, I'm
give you
volunteered here.
So,
We're gonna see what Conor can do.
give me a
They can be doing. I did it for whatever the
give
fuck it's
me
called.
a description of the kind
It's
of
a pain to
music
do.
that you want, and I will fucking create it for you.
So
Heather's
I think what we should do is, if somebody is a champion and they're defending their belt, then their music will play.
I like that.
got it.
So
I like
we only
that.
have to do it like once
Yep.
a blue moon.
I like that.
But my point is, get everybody just in case.
So yeah.
Well,
And then
you can only make a certain amount of things.
the last blow off show of the
Nice.
year, everybody gets an entrance.
So
Yeah, our WrestleMania will do an entrance for everybody.
So
Yeah.
just a reminder that we are going to be doing HGW for in place of HGGM, and if you guys want to join in, we unfortunately 2K25 for whatever the fucking I think I know why, because the next for the next gen consoles they split the community creations online access. So basically PS4 and then Xbox One.
And PC are all separate.
And then PC are on one, and then PS5 and Xbox One S and X.
I don't think
on
PC
another
is
one.
on it.
No, PC's on the previous gen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be playing on the new gen. So
Yeah.
if you don't have new gen consoles, unfortunately, you will not be able to create your wrestler and put it online for us.
Yep.
But if you
Uh,
join our Discord,
What you want, and we can attempt to make your creation for you.
Yep, Trek
if you
already sent
join
me
our
his stuff. I
Discord,
gotta work on
I'm
that
pretty
this week.
sure what we'll do is we might create like just chat for that specific reason.
Yep.
I can,
So if anybody wants to join at any time, put your shit in there. It'll take us time to make the character. I'm gonna be getting the game so I can help create
It's
things.
actually on sale right now.
Well, I'm
This guy went on sale. Fucking.
I want to create too.
No, it went from like 10%
yeah.
to 20%. I mean, it's
The
climbing.
most, when you do give us your descriptions, the most important thing you want to give us first and foremost are the name you want for your character, their height, their weight, and any distinguishing features and eye color.
You want to look like Sloth?
Couple
The best thing
things
to
to
do is what we'll probably do, guys, just because this is buried in a fucking 2 hours into HGGM stream. We will probably do like a pre-start
Yeah.
and do like a little.
I've already started making some.
introduction of if you want
Reminder,
to.
I'm just trying to get this out there now for
Yeah.
those who are watching right now.
I've already started making
Just-
some characters and stuff that serious ones, not
Don't
fucking
give us,
monstrosities.
like, don't give us everything down to the detail.
No, just
Because
the
it's,
four
yeah.
most important details are what we need to
I
get
think-
your character.
We'll get as
I-
close
I-
as we can. To
I
what
think
you want.
people are pretty cool for the most part. I think our wonderful peeps in the Chizad and who watch us are pretty understand. I swear to fuck, is this the goddamn count out victory? Jade, you dumb bitch.
Hey, Clint, I don't know. What did you think about the WrestleMania
We're
one
gonna get a
stage?
count out match.
That's what I want to know.
Shit
What
in my
you
dick.
think.
Yep,
And
there
here
you
we go.
Love
Victory.
it.
Draw. Come on. Rematch.
Well, this division is fucking cursed in this goddamn game.
Rematch. You didn't do a rematch.
No, moving on. Fuck it.
That was 10 seconds long, man.
Yeah, moving on.
God, why are you like this?
Because fuck this game. Hey, I see
So that match was just. Come on, man.
Good.
All right. I hate you.
That's how a couple of matches in WrestleMania 1 ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember how good that was?
WrestleMania 1 was
All right.
pretty good.
This is a Hell in a Cell. This is a fuck you basement match.
My
is.
thinking is that the way WWE used to do their WrestleManias, like when they first started, they had a bunch of undercards, people you wanted to see, people you wanted to cheer for.
Hold on.
Not so much
There's-
people, not so much
Hold
like it
on.
is today where everyone has to be on the fucking card.
I
Yeah.
want to make sure this is
So
actually
there's
a
like
basement.
reason-
Fuck-
Final 3 matches, final 3 or 4 3 matches of the pay-per-view would start building to the crescendo of the main event.
Basement, I'm going to restart this because I just want to make sure it's an actual basement fuck you match because I think it might have just made it an automatic just Hell in a Cell. So I want to get out of this. So
There
bear with me,
is
folks.
there is a reason that wrestling changed.
Yeah.
Why?
Bear
They're
with me, folks.
kind of trying to go back to that.
I don't think they'll ever go back to like that era was so
Okay, good.
fucking
The way
white
the way
bread.
that they're not gonna have like these big, huge. Not every match is gonna be a big, huge feud.
And to be honest with you, that is true pretty much of every WrestleMania. Not every match has been a big, huge feud,
Well,
but
they
you do
tried
need
to
to
make
have
it.
a couple
They,
feuds.
they tried to make every feud.
But you don't want the first 3 matches to be a bunch of nobodies floundering around in the ring.
No,
Right.
no.
Sorry about that, folks. I just want to make sure that the match was the right match.
I think it'll be fine. I just, it happens.
Yep.
All right, guys. Question for you. Night 1 also has. We kind of talked about Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Apparently, that is not happening.
That match, I think, is going to be Rey Fenix.
And even if it's Rey Mysterio, do you think it's kayfabe injury or no?
I
don't know what happened. So.
It's serious.
It could be serious, but this was.
Rey Mysterio has had issues with his knee for the past 10 years.
He's 50 years old and his whole body's fused together.
Yeah.
He had an ACL when he was like 20 years old.
I mean, I would prefer Rey Fenix versus him.
So
Personally.
it wasn't his knees. It's either kayfabe or it's legit, but just what they're going to do tomorrow
Is a wait and see.
If Rey Fenix.
Well, actually, look at the card, because I don't think that's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, there's
It's supposed to be on night 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the projected order I'm going over, guys. I don't want to talk too much about this match. We already kind of talked about it. The next one, and Conor alluded to this. I didn't even know this was on the fucking card. The War Raiders versus New Day.
Yep.
I think New Day's winning.
Is there anything like there's a storyline to it? Or
I think no, not.
It's the New Day.
I think it's I think this is the match that's designed to put the focus back on New Day's heel run, because they had like a massive. That turn was pretty good, and
You might see Big E.
The turn was good, but it seems like they fucking died after that.
Exactly, and so I think they're trying. I think this is the way for them to, because I think the heat is still there. But they need to they need to
things on the internet and whatnot to keep
the
heat there.
The heat is still there.
The heat's still there, but they need to reignite the flame. They need to fan the flame a little bit more, and so I think this is them winning the tag team titles.
They've done all right with that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. So now it's time to all right, let's go, and this is and honestly, this is actually a great thing because this is a chance for them to really not only like revitalize New Day's run as a heel and get that momentum back, but also get breathe a little bit of fresh breath there back into the Raw tag team division.
This is also one of the only 2 matches that are multi-man on the first card or the first night. I don't mind the War Raiders being on WrestleMania. They're a good tag team. They need to kind of hype up the tag team division more. I don't have a problem with this match. It just seems like it's a
utility match.
It's okay. It's middle of the card in this projected thing, but we'll see where it ends up. The next match though is Jade Cargill versus Naomi, which I never liked the decision they went with, but they did it because, to JP's point, they can always do Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair later. This is the WrestleMania. We could have had these matches, but we won't.
Nope, I agree with you. I think it should have been Jade Cargill and Bianca in this match. I think it might have had a better chance of main eventing than any of the ones that I see, the women's matches that I see. I do think that there's going to be some intertwining of this match and the 3-way that's taking place the next night.
Yeah,
Something's going to happen.
I could get behind that.
It's going to
Actually,
happen where Naomi comes out, then Jade comes out, and then Naomi and Bianca attack Jade.
it's Rayshawn Michaels.
It's going to be.
Look at this!
Oh my
Rayshawn
God!
Michaels.
It's Shawn Michaels coming down with God.
It's Rayshawn Michaels.
He's been resurrected. He's the White Undertaker, the Wondertaker.
See, that was actually a really good match.
He's not the.
I don't agree that it was the best match in WrestleMania history. But,
what I will say, this is a 6-man match for the IC Championship. Pete Dunne surprisingly won it, then defended it against Kevin Owens. All these guys had preliminary matches to enter it. I'm excited that Dijak is getting a chance. This guy he's been like our Seth Rollins, even though we have Seth Rollins. He's been like the workhorse on Raw of always winning but never winning when it counted.
Had some great matches.
Yeah, nothing but fucking bangers.
We've been really rooting for him, despite hearing the crowd boo the shit out of him right now.
It'd be nice to see him in this match, but will he?
Will he?
Again, this is a match that's a product of having tons of good singles talent.
So this is a
And not
basement
knowing what
fuck
to
you match, which means it is a 6-man Iron Man Hell in the Cell.
Oh
Michael Cole's on the stage doing stand-up. He's fucking great.
Man, yeah, I'm again just so happy he's having a good time.
Matt McAfee's standing next to him like, don't fuck this up.
Clint, main event night 1 is the triple threat. Is Seth Punk
I think if Pat McAfee stays with WWE, that duo is like the Jim Ross fucking King duo.
It's a new
They
it's a
seem
new
like
wave.
they really get along. Yeah.
And Pat's good he's a good punchline guy.
Yeah. And the more I see of Michael Cole now, the more I like him. So it's always nice to see that. I don't know what Dijak is doing. He's just standing there.
I'm brooding.
He's showing Pittsburgh all fucked up.
Oh, there you go. He's
I'm done
walking
brooding.
back in. So Connor, I was in the middle. I had to talk about the match, but Jade Cargill versus Naomi. What thoughts do you have there?
I'm with you that it's weird. If you don't think that WWE is ready to push Jade Cargill to the fucking moon very soon, then I give you Exhibit A.
And they will continue.
I give you Exhibit A. I still think that
Scrap tour that's been going for a year and a half.
And it will continue going for another year.
I think that Naomi is gonna get the. I think Naomi's gonna get the win here. I think that it's gonna be they're not done here. They're still. I'm fine with the way they did things because it kind of makes sense, and like you're starting to prep Jade Cargill for like the long run, and I think Naomi. I'm not like I'm indifferent about Naomi like as a performer. Like I don't hate her, but I'm not like oh man, Naomi match. She's done good matches.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very middle of the road.
Okay.
So to me, Naomi seems like a relatively, and I say this respectfully and in a positive way, a safer opponent for Jade to start her like. All right, now let's.
It's weird because the push is to the moon, but the match is more realistic.
Yeah, and Naomi's heel run is fucking.
You know what I mean?
Naomi's promos as a heel has been pretty damn good. Not like the best stuff, but like definitely some of the stuff that I've enjoyed from her as far as promos. Because again, same thing, like no memorable.
Do you see interference? See Bianca coming out in this at all?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I agree. I agree that I definitely think that there would be a much higher chance of Jade or Naomi, more likely Jade getting involved in Bianca's match, because I think that's
Would
a
you
huge.
have switched this match and the other match happening night 1 and this match happening night 2?
So the Naomi Jade match is night 1, right?
That's what it's being projected as. The only reason I asked that is because, for me, if you were only going to pull the trigger on Bianca against Jade Cargill, then I would switch them. But I don't think it's too early to do that right after WrestleMania, so I probably wouldn't.
No, I
don't
think
know. What are your thoughts?
I think they're gonna play it safe. I don't think they're gonna go too like. When I say play it safe, I mean I'm still surprised they didn't fucking send her NXT, but that's neither here nor there. I think they're gonna try and be very like cautious and kind of ease her into things. They're not gonna push her to the moon like others.
if they did do interference, if they had Bianca's music hit and her come out, and then like Jade loses, say, to Naomi, and she's like, I was just here to support you or whatever, and then the next night the same thing happens, but vice versa.
If Bianca, it was okay. So I'll say this much: if Bianca, and this is just my opinion, so it's worth whatever the fuck. If Bianca interferes in the Naomi Jade match, I don't. To me, it almost guarantees she's losing the world title.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how to feel about that.
It's too early to have those two start a feud.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of either of them personally. It is a WrestleMania match, not a fucking Backlash match.
I don't think Bianca's winning.
No, what I said was
we'll get to night 2 in a bit.
Yeah, but what I was just saying was I don't think she should. I think the focus should be on Jade and Naomi. This is again a big thing for Jade to kind of.
I don't think there should be. I think Naomi is the catapult to Bianca. That's it.
Yep, agreed.
Agreed. Let's do this since we're at this point. Actually, just before we get to what I'm going to say, Trek, what do you think about that match?
I think Naomi's winning. I think I wouldn't be surprised if she brings out Last Legend and what's her name? I can't remember yet.
Those two, the two that were at Royal Rumble or whatever they were at.
Who brings them out?
The NXT tag team, the other guys.
No, the only way this works is, I'm telling you all, the only way this works is if Bianca turns on Jade. It's the only way.
You're pulling that trigger right now?
Yeah.
No.
Then this should have happened beforehand. They should have. If they're gonna do that now, then I think it's fucking terrible booking because they should have done it instead of Naomi. Because then you're having the match that should have had WrestleMania at Backlash.
The problem with that is Bianca keeps saying, I won't turn heel, I'm too much of a good guy for the young girls. Like, fuck that.
Who gives two fucking shits what Bianca wants?
So they
The crowd, remember, Pivot.
Why are you
telling
yelling?
me the crowd did not.
These guys,
They are
super
booing.
angry all of a sudden.
WWE is not hiding it.
Okay, I don't know why you're yelling, but okay.
They don't care about fucking what Bianca wants. Bianca can say
Clearly, that's why you raised your voice. So
they do something, but that's not gonna happen.
I think they could do something like. Oh, someone got a victory here.
It's Bray Wyatt.
Or not.
Bray Wyatt. Honestly,
Yes.
this guy, Renaissance, last month of HGGM, all of a sudden he's unstoppable.
I could see them doing something where Bianca wins the world title, whether at Mania or Backlash, whatever the fuck. And then Jade has a big blow-off match with Naomi, and then after that, Naomi reveals it's like, you know, or that's there's a catalyst moment to turn Bianca heel. Yeah, that basically is, we basically try to stretch it to SummerSlam. Jade and Bianca at SummerSlam, that's your money match.
That is the end goal. That is the end goal.
Yeah, that's where you're going to go. Yeah.
Everybody knows it. It's just weird that they had it available to them. Like, sometimes with the Triple H era, for me, it's like,
Let's keep in mind,
I want to take the side road all the fucking time.
I say this for a reason. SummerSlam is 2 nights. It's main eventing night 1. I'm guaranteeing fucking to you.
Yeah, I can see that.
If they do it, yeah, I can see that. That's I mean,
I can see
whatever.
that.
Why
what we'll do?
Going to
What we'll do?
that trigger Sunday night.
What we'll do is we'll give all our impressions of the card, and then towards the end of the stream, we should probably like choose who we're gonna win and who we're gonna lose, and somebody will have to take it down. That's not me because I'm entering a state that I will not return from.
I'm already in the record stage.
Heather's done picks drunk before.
Okay. So there you go, Heather. But we won't do it yet. We'll finish night 1, then we'll do our picks for night 1, then we'll move to night 2.
Oh, she's
Right now in this match, Bray Wyatt is the only winner. They have broken through the Hell in a Cell, but they have not explored the outside. We still have 21 minutes to go. I don't know if fucking Dijak is
well.
guys. Yeah. Oh, that was out of the
You
ring.
just said no one's going outside and Dijak, and look what happened.
The guy hasn't moved properly.
Well,
Whole match.
now he's outside the ring. Not moving properly.
Shawn Mendes taking control there. Did you guys hear a little segue here before we continue WrestleMania here? All of a sudden, wrestling fans and people that aren't wrestling fans seem to have an opinion on Roman Reigns saying, "I believe in the president."
He backs Donald Trump. Imagine that.
Well, he's like, I don't agree with everything he does, but I still believe that he's a solid leader. That's
Who
pretty much what he
gives a
said.
shit?
I know, but apparently a lot of people do because they don't. I honestly, I hate this world. That's my conclusion.
So why you brought this up?
He came out and endorsed Trump and said that even though I don't agree with everything that he does, I still feel he's a better leader for this country.
And a lot of people
Now
were
everybody's
like,
going, "You're a fucking treasonous bitch."
"You're a traitor. You believe in our president." What?
People are dumb. I heard something about that, but I just.
He answered that question in a Vanity Fair interview.
I just don't give a shit. Who gives a shit?
I don't care.
Clarifying for those who are listening.
You were talking about wrestling.
I say that respectfully, like not like it's invalid. That
means
person's
nothing.
political. Oh
It
shit!
really does.
But then again,
Dijak tied it.
what happened when fucking
Dijak tied it.
the dream, the young boy's dream that became a 6'10" Terminator.
It's gonna be a draw, isn't
No,
it?
but look how many wrestling fans turned on fucking Hulk Hogan. They turned on a lot of people for the
Yeah, no, but there's a fundamental difference though, and you know what? I do see that point.
Hulk
but
Hogan is a couple.
Hogan's had a couple of. Yeah, he had some things going against him even before the Trump. I think the Trump thing was more just a little bit more of a nudge in a certain direction.
There's things in life where politics should not get involved. Wrestling is
Agreed.
one of them. It doesn't fucking matter.
well,
You're
when
watching a fake sport.
When you say politics, like
Fucking-
to an extent, and when I say like if there's like a political theme or like a in terms of
If
a
you're gonna do
rival,
like but that's really old school
Tastefully.
now too. Like
yeah, it is.
the idea of like a run #1 is something that.
Hey,
doesn't-
Rusev's coming back.
Oh my god! I love
Just
when
saying.
he came back and he wore a Kamala Harris shirt.
I love how there's no ref. And now Bray Wyatt 2-0. Oh my God.
Even come close.
Orton did a spear.
Yeah, that was one thing I saw, and then I saw, I don't know if this is real or
And
not,
Tyler
but
Bate now.
CM Punk had to comment on it, saying, because they're in a feud, I don't think the company wants us to talk about politics.
Correct.
Therefore, I won't.
Nobody cares what you talk
I
about.
like, okay.
Love it. Great answer.
Well, first of all, do I give a flying shit who Roman Reigns supports?
No.
If you do, you have problems.
Well, this is the people that are so invested that they'd rather fucking eat the shit that comes out of his ass than watch the product.
Yeah.
It's the Sasha Banks effect.
I said
Fans
it.
that are like overly invested in
Talk about
everything
missing
they-
the target, for Christ's sakes.
I said it today.
I said it today, but by God, if I don't remember it.
I gotta find it. I just what we were just talking about. I
just heard-
responded
You just had to talk about. Holy
I said it
shit.
today. Check my notes.
4.5 stars. A total
So
of
I
4 falls.
think there's gonna be a double. We'll get to that.
Homicide?
So this is what I did. Tiffany is playing the victim. This is a little. Tiffany is playing victim because she can't hang with Charlotte on the mic. I can't wait for her.
Okay,
to
this
do
is
it.
Hashtag
Hashtag Smackdown.
I disagree.
And I said,
honestly.
this is my response. Wow.
Okay, first of all, wait, what are you talking about?
It just
In relation to us talking about Roman Reigns coming out as a
it's
Democrat?
kind of the same thing.
Democrat.
That's my point. And this goes to the Roman Reigns fucking fans too. Wow, you guys are thinking this shit is real. You are thinking this is what they want to do when the camera isn't rolling. You all think this shit is real, and I laugh at you.
Maybe they are role playing.
No, they
That's all I
are.
can think of.
They are.
A collective role play. Did you see that this guy came up to Rhea Ripley and she adopted him?
Yes, I saw that. Did you see Buddy's response to that?
Wait, what the fuck?
No, I didn't see anything.
Buddy
outside of
Murphy
that.
replied to that tweet saying, well, he's old enough that if he does any crime, it falls on his shoulders. And now we have somebody to look after us when we're old.
He gave her a certificate to adopt him.
Tyler Bate just
Yeah.
tied with Bray Wyatt.
Oh shit, TB!
I still
getting-
like that
Everyone's
deal where-
TB was dead.
Shit's getting crazy. 15 minutes to go.
I still like the
Sorry,
deal where
Trey.
Rhea chopped him.
Rhea did what to him?
Rhea chopped Buddy Matthews.
Oh yeah, that was a good video.
That's very shit.
Buddy Matthews is like, I don't know if that guy eats anything but steroids anymore. Because holy
I think
fucking
he's on
Christ, he's as
steroids
wide as he is tall.
Bray Wyatt, 3
He's
up.
as wide as he is tall.
Yeah, I don't think he's on steroids anymore, though.
Who?
Buddy
He's
Murphy.
on something, that's for goddamn sure. Jesus Christ. He like tripled in size. So we watched that NXT
He
pay-per-view.
went to AEW and did triple in size. Have you seen Adam Cole?
Well, Adam Cole looks like he got diagnosed with stage 4 fucking anorexia. Or, I don't know what he looks gross. Can't look at him. He looks like uncooked chicken. United States Championship, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu.
Just said he looks like an uncooked
Chicken,
chicken.
that was good.
I'm going with Jacob.
That's a toughie.
But what do you think about the match, Trek? What do you think about the match?
Yeah, we're not doing predictions yet. We're just
Oh, I
saying
think it's a good match.
I don't care.
LA Knight
Uh,
versus
LA Knight should not be wrestling Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. That's what I think about the
for a
match.
title.
Jacob Fatu is overrated.
I agree. Connor's like, excuse me.
Sorry, man. Over.
And then James Franco, excuse me.
Yeah, no, I think Jacob Fatu is good. Don't get me wrong.
I'm nervous.
And I think there is if the creative is right, you can have somebody that could get really over as like a high-end mid-card guy.
Yeah.
I don't see World Championship. I don't see anything beyond that. I don't like the idea. I'm pretty sure that LA Knight's gonna lose.
He probably will, which is fucking stupid on
I
their
think
part.
Solo is.
I think he's gonna lose so he can move away from the mid-card.
I think Solo's going to kill him.
Well, they gotta do something with the bloodline, and you need a title involved, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But I think Solo's going to turn on Jacob Fatu.
I have feeling.
And then his catchphrase will go to, "I hate you, Solo."
I think it's the I love you so well you will not have a two biggest people there.
So,
Well, the
No,
problem
I
is
think
that
it's going to be the other way around. I think Solo's going to turn on him.
Jacob Fatu is a good. I like him as a wrestler, but the fucking gimmick, the "I love you, Solo," it's heat. It's low brain fucking morons. They're like, "Oh, I like when he says it.
so
Give me another Budweiser." My crippled laugh.
Jesus. So I'm nervous about that match. I'm a fan of Jacob Fatu, but I'm not taking anything like everything you say about like the criticism about him are 100% like valid. Like I see it too. Even I'm a fan of him, but I see what you guys are referring to.
See it, Fatu?
Yeah, I see it too. I'm nervous about the match. I want Jacob to like look good, and I think he has the potential to. It's a question. You could literally. It's a flip of a coin of whether or not he wins the U.S. title. The bottom line is that no matter what, I think regardless, Solo's his next rivalry. And you know, if they put the U.S. title, fine, I'm cool with that. Get like the last like little squeeze, the last little droplets out of the bloodline that you can get, and you know, maybe make Jacob, you know, something out of this.
Well, I feel what they're gonna do, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna get Jeff Cobb, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna put him in the bloodline, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have him go up against Fatu. That's a SummerSlam match right there.
Oh, yeah.
That would be fucking wild. So I wouldn't mind them kind of taking over the U.S. title for a little while they start to work on a little bit more of a mid-card division. And then if that means that they're now going to start pushing LA Knight to the world title or the WWE title, whatever, top championship on SmackDown.
He's got to be involved in, like, I think him and Jey Uso. LA Knight and Jey Uso at SummerSlam? Give that to me. As long as Jey Uso keeps the...
I could see him in the title. I could see him in the world title pitch, or one of the two, or probably the world title in this world. Yeah, I could see him challenging for the world title at SummerSlam.
I mean, I can kind of see. This is my problem, though. I'm like, I can kind of see where they're going. This is what I would love for SummerSlam, and then SummerSlam will come along, and I'll be like, this is not what I.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to like.
It's so much worse for some reason. But I love Jeff Cobb. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, and I was so bummed that he didn't go to WWE right away and went to New Japan. He went to New Japan on a downward spiral too, which was bad. He's not young either, so I don't know how much time he's got.
By the way,
my God,
look at all the health stats of everyone in below.
Everyone's fucking dead. Brains are all broken everywhere. We got Bray Wyatt and Tyler Bate tied up. We got one from Dijak. Nobody else has got a victory here. 9 minutes and 12 seconds remain.
This is utter chaos, and this is all for the Intercontinental title, for the record. Butch is the current champion, who has a whopping 0 falls.
Zero, yeah.
Well, the one thing that's kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie, they haven't left the fucking ring. They broke multiple holes in the chamber, and they haven't left.
I want to see somebody fall off.
I want to see everybody fall off. But you know, sometimes we don't get what we want. WWE's Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I know JP has shared his point of view. Any of the other guys? What do you guys think about that one?
Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair.
I see no benefit to Charlotte winning.
I don't think she is.
But
I think Tiffany's winning.
Don't count out Charlotte's influence and.
I'm gonna say I think Tiffany wins, and I think Tiffany will be that like thorn in the side of Charlotte Flair's fucking career. It makes sense. She's like the second coming of Charlotte. So it's got to be like, I could never come to last WrestleMania. I'm gonna do, and she'll be a completely different person in a year. So.
The thing of it is, though, is that I could very easily see people, and rightfully so, make the argument of, well, if Charlotte beats Tiffany by in a cheap bullshit way, now it's the chase of Tiffany trying to chase Charlotte back for the title.
This is okay. I honestly, this is one rivalry. I don't think you do a follow-up match to immediately.
I agree with you. I would kill. Well, I mean, I would go with the one and done just based off of the.
Well, then you have them face off again, either SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, something like that. But like, I don't want the. I lost the thing, but now I lost the title, but now we're gonna fight again at Backlash. Don't give me that.
No.
That is like that reeks of like Vince McMahon.
I'm probably like a thing like a Punk, like the Punk McIntyre situation.
I don't want that. I don't. No. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would just separate them completely.
Yeah,
she wins,
especially with the way that there's a lot of heat going on.
Charlotte also seems like she's turned into a fucking part-timer at this point.
She's a mega bitch.
I would turn her into a part-timer, to be honest. Mega bitch. What is this deep-seated hate we have for her?
Well, I mean, to be fair, if what has been said is believed to be true.
What has been said?
Charlotte's been kind of like self-sabotaging. Tiffany a little bit. So
Seems like she's been self-sabotaging herself. She's looked the worst in this whole thing.
So like they had the satellite promo where they were both like, via satellite, which I kind of glad they brought those back. I don't know
Who
about
do
you
you
guys.
think is looking for worse for wear out of this?
Charlotte Flair's looking worse.
Charlotte, yeah.
Okay, I agree.
So
She looks like a washed-up hooker.
so I think that she's
I like Charlotte Flair.
but no,
Yeah.
some of this
I
behavior
do
is.
too, but
If again, allegedly, if this behavior, if this is legit, I know.
that whole promo with her being like, "That's why Ludwig's in my DMs," and
Yeah.
then she comes on Twitter. I lied about that. Just fucking, if you say it, just go with
I
it.
think she was forced to say it.
I think she just said it, but she's trying to recover. That promo was fucking a mess between those two.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it now, it's not just on Charlotte, it's also because the fans wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Are you talking? I
She
think
just kept letting the fans go.
I think it was
You
work.
have the mic. Talk over them. Fuck it.
I think it was work.
Well, then I apologize on Twitter about it. It's stupid.
And Bray, number 4. Bray might
Well,
walk.
the whole thing was, if Charlotte did an interview, they did an interview with both of them. And they asked Charlotte the question, and she's like, I tried letting it go, and I just couldn't.
The thing is, I don't think they actually have like real beef or anything with each other. I think because the promo, because I honestly think that Tiffany Stratton had a better overall end to the promo than Charlotte Flair. She threw that out to kind of salvage herself because she looked really not great during the whole promo. Like, it was one of the worst promo
Well, she got
interactions with
buried
Charlotte
the
Flair.
week before. She got buried the week before by Charlotte, and then she came out and she even said it herself. She threw it out there because she studied it. You have to watch the interviews.
I think the problem is, don't go on Twitter and say, I said this, but it's not true. Just fucking, the world doesn't need to know. Nobody fucking cares. Just go up to, if you said it, like if it was ad-lib, just go up to the other person and say, it's not true. Here's my DMs.
I don't see that.
The Twitter thing is stupid, man. Like, that just deflated the whole thing, and it was shit anyway.
The only thing that I saw on Twitter is that they both apologized when they were standing, and then Charlotte came on tonight and said, I tried to let it go, but I just can't.
That whole, unfortunately, the promo portion of this has hurt this match for me. I think the match will be one of the better women's matches we've probably seen.
Yeah.
But, like, how to fuck up a promo 101. This match, however, for me, it's been super disappointing. We got Bray Wyatt with 5. Yeah, fuck Tyler Bate with 3. 1 from Dijak. He never left the Hell in the Cell.
Yep.
We had 2 minutes left.
No, Dijak left the Hell in the Cell. He got thrown through the.
And then he came back.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
want them on the cell. I wish you could start this match up on the cell.
That would be fun.
It would be.
Just a
We
few.
had a 30-man battle royal elimination where they all get out of the ring and end it. I can't believe
My 3-ring thing was great.
in the who's ahead here? Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butch
Tyler
is
Bate
the
is trying
Butch
to come back, but there's not much time left.
Butch is the Intercontinental Champion, and so far him along with Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton is still a whopping goose egg, no falls to them whatsoever. It's
Bray Wyatt,
doesn't like
killing
Bray
it
Wyatt.
from the grave. Killing
in
it
the last
from the
just
grave.
a little bit under 2 minutes.
Alright, we're at the end of night 1 in our WrestleMania talk. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. This will be the match of the night.
Yep.
There's no, they're gonna fucking. That's gonna be your emotional roller coaster match. Holy shit, Dijak with the fall.
Any predictions? Any thoughts from you guys? For this one?
Seth walks out with Heyman.
The triple threat?
Yep. Seth walks out with Heyman.
Oh,
I think
that is probably the best I've heard of.
That would actually be really good.
The only other thing I can think of.
You got your top star for the next year.
The only other thing I can, and I don't like this, but the only other thing, and this one just came to me today. Maybe a CM Punk heel turn with Heyman, but that one I'm not as.
And I think you struck gold with Seth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Seth leaving with Paul is better. Like by a mile. What I'm just saying is I can also see.
That's a prediction. I don't think that's where they're going.
While he cackles like a fucking witch.
There's been a lot of Seth Rollins Paul Heyman interaction in the last few weeks. That's been very.
I also feel like it's like
I thought about it too.
Jesus Christ.
And it's very much a Triple H thing to plant, two options and then you'd be like, third, bitch.
And Basement, your new Intercontinental Champion who just rolled out of the ring and he's on the floor.
The man who had 1 month of greatness. Before that, absolute shit. But now he can't stop winning.
Fucking destroyed people. 7 falls.
7 falls, jeez. Where was this, man? Where were you?
Well, you know what? It's funny. I actually took a prediction on who I thought was going to win this match, and it was Bray, which works out great because I think you'll see him a little later on tonight.
You goddamn genius.
Anyway,
God damn it.
Who's ready for a casket?
Why is Undertaker looking like that?
Side
eye. Give me the Luigi side eye.
Let's go.
Motherfucker.
All right, ladies and germs.
Yeah, casket.
Indeed.
Sorry, I just said it.
Taker. What?
Snickers, bitch.
Taker was in the Royal Rumble, and he was eliminated by our, was our fastest rising star until he just kind of dead halted, Braun Breaker. And since then, Taker's been doing some weird cryptic, I'm not touching him, I'm not touching him, I'm not touching him, I'm not doing anything. And then also screwing Braun Breaker out of a shot in the U.S. title at WrestleMania. And so instead of going after that, he's like, fuck that shit. I want Taker at WrestleMania. We were like, done. He said, you know what? Let's just go full tilt and let's make it a casket match. And winner of this match will be added into the Royal Rumble later on tonight.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if the Undertaker was actually that character? I'm not touching you. Not touching you.
He's right there like an away. Touching you, I'm not touching you. Breathe on him. He's gonna cry. Here's Michelle. Throws Michelle at him. I'm not touching you.
He does the Cartman thing with the circle.
Speaking, the Undertaker is inducting Michelle McCool
Right now.
And talking right now. He's trying to put her over.
Here's the bitch. I met her about 10 years ago. Married her.
Like, I say this with all due respect. It's like, all right, cool. Can we just get like the favors and stuff out of the way and like Triple H?
Michelle McCool for me is
let's go.
Good for her, I guess. I don't know.
I'm with you. I'm not saying she's.
You know, like, the problem is when somebody that's like, when somebody that's had like such a historic career, being like, I'm inducting you. And with like in like fucking brackets, he's married to her. Yeah, that's the only reason. Otherwise, what the fuck is Undertaker inducting Michelle McCool?
So I get what you're saying, and I do agree with you. But the problem I have with it is the way that the Hall of Fame works.
I would have preferred another women's wrestler induct her. Makes more sense.
I don't disagree with
like Layla.
I wish Layla would have been.
She's there.
And I would have had her do it. That crowd would have popped for that shit.
This is more like, you get it because you're my wife and I'm famous.
Hey, who do you guys got in this match, by the way?
I got Braun Breaker, man. Fuck the Undertaker.
She's not my first choice, but she's not my last choice.
I don't mind Michelle McCool. Oh God, he broke his own back on that one.
Braun Breaker
But
had
my point is this is what I think of the WWE Hall of Fame. They're gonna put everybody in anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
It's
You
fine.
know what? That's exactly what I think. Of WWE.
Yeah, same here. Same
I've
here.
never followed it because it's a fucking farce.
I appreciate the thing is that like, and maybe this is just me, and I know it might be on a super show. I know it's like it's a commercialized thing, right? Like I get it. At the same time, I do like the acknowledgement of the past performers, the ones who contributed to the business. That's really
Well, the
like.
one thing I like is when,
It's like
you
Disney.
have that,
I know
talent
I'm a
that,
corporate
like,
shill for this shit, but god damn it, I believe in magic.
But when you have like somebody, I don't. There's a lot of wrestlers do this. I don't know if Michelle McCool necessarily was in this group, but when you know you get those wrestlers that really, it took over their life. It was what they are. Kurt Angle, you know, pretty much any wrestler that pretty much made wrestling their livelihood. It's a special moment for them, and that I appreciate. Even if it's just, you know, whatever. We also have Donald Trump in here, and he was there for 2 seconds. I would love if it was more like an honor than a hall pass. It's like, yes, you were here. Here you go. I know that they've like dictated. There's the celebrity wing and stuff. I'd rather it be like you were recognized as being one of the best. We'll put you in.
Yeah, I think you're right with, especially with the celebrity stuff. You're
It
right.
kind of
Yeah,
it down and makes it
yeah.
bad. I mean, yes, celebrity wing, but at the same time, it's like Snoop Dogg is getting in. I mean, fucking Snoop Dogg's on everything. I mean, half the time I open my door, I think Snoop Dogg's gonna be there. The guy's everywhere.
Hey, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
I'm a marijuana plant. I'm gonna get you fucked
just-
up.
I just get high by looking at him.
Yes.
That's how I'm doing right now.
You open your front door and you just get wafted by this.
If I opened my front door and Snoop Dogg was there, I'm like, I'm about to have one of the best days of my life.
Oh man. So we have right now with the Undertaker Braun Breaker match. After this, we only have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 matches left. We have the triple threat women's titles, the double women's championship match. Cody Rhodes against The Rock, which has some potential implications. The 30-man Royal Rumble match for the WWE Championship. And then the main event for the world title, which is either a triple threat or fatal 4-way 2 out of 3 falls match, which I still don't know how the fuck that's going to happen, but we'll figure that out.
No, it'll happen, all right. I mean, it's a good time now to move to night 2 for WrestleMania. So night 2 actually, for the most part, looks pretty good. We've got, this is projected order. Kicking off the night, Women's World Women's World Championship Triple Threat. Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley. This should be a good match.
Yeah, this should be.
Io Sky being included in this, for me, is the reason I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
You've got 2 big, muscly women, and then you've got someone that's 4'8". That could
Did you just see that?
With a rocket ship and fly all over the fucking place.
That was bringing a fucking torch to a pile of grease.
Io Sky. Io Sky is definitely the glue that will hold this match together.
Yeah.
It is for the Women's World Championship. I think it'll be a pretty good match. Bianca Belair is paint by numbers wrestler, which I have a problem with. Rhea Ripley is somewhat that, but Io Sky is an actual wrestler.
Right.
So
This will be the best women's match of WrestleMania.
I think so.
yes, I agree. And it helps with having 3 people in the ring to, like, I think this is going to be like a non-stop match. You're not going to get we're stuck in first gear forever. You got 3 people.
Yeah.
It'll start hot. It won't be too long.
To me, the answer, the pick that makes the most sense is Bianca.
Yeah, if they're gonna go with Jade and Bianca in the future,
Yeah.
Bianca makes sense.
'Cause I think-
don't really see any further storytelling with the other 2 too much.
I think Io's keeping it.
What do you do with her then?
That's what I'm,
Run until backlash.
I think Bianca.
Sorry, wait. You keep it on her. Do what at Backlash?
I will run it until backlash. She can lose it to Bianca at backlash.
I mean,
No.
yeah,
Why would you make the decision there and not Mania?
WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year.
No, I'm like just asking. Why would you?
I don't know. I feel like that'll play with her, and I think that the fact that they've been overlooking Io so much just leads into like that Io's gonna win.
This is kind of like Conor's pitch for Seth Rollins winning and taking Paul Heyman with him.
I mean,
Right? Like similar kind of
I think-
idea. I don't know.
I think Bianca is gonna win. Okay, I think Bianca's
I
gonna.
would like Io Sky to win because
I think Bianca's turning
she's the
heel,
best wrestler.
not at Mania.
What's up in the chat? Jurgen Alpha, Federico. Alpha also says that celebrity wing shouldn't even exist. Do you guys in the
disagree.
chat?
Agree.
Do you guys have an opinion in the chat on the women's triple threat and who you think should win? Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair. So far, we're kind of divided.
I'm Bianca.
I personally think it will be Io Sky
Chuck?
because that is when Naomi or Jade fucks over
Bianca.
Or no. So Jade will come out for something. I just see this happening. I don't know why. I just see it. I see Jade coming out or Naomi coming out. Sorry, Naomi coming out and then Jade following her. And then Bianca loses and she turns on Jade. Jade is the reason Bianca loses to an extent.
But so if you do that, and you, I like this fucking view of in the fucking lights. If you do that, then and you want to do Bianca and Jade at WrestleMania, you've got fucking months to go before you get to that point. So I don't know. This one is a tough one to call.
It is because to JP's point, there's basically, I think that we can all agree that there, whether one or the other, that the idea is that we're gonna get Jade and Bianca down the line, or Naomi involved possibly, but the money match is Bianca and Jade, and so the question really begs, like, you know, do you turn Bianca heel? Do you turn Jade heel? Like, who turns on who? And do you involve the championship? You don't necessarily need the title per se to do any of that, but that's really it's kind of like I said earlier with the LA Knight Jacob Fatu match, where it's like you could make the argument in either case, where it's like we know Jacob's going to fight solo next, and it's like, okay, do you need to have the U.S. title? Not necessarily, but it might be beneficial to have the title involved.
I will say with the women, you need the title.
Fucking hell. I agree with you. I think Bianca should win it because I think it needs to...
If you want to have people more invested in women's wrestling and
Rhea's
have it
had
actually get where it needs to go.
Rhea's had the belt for too damn long and didn't really do anything with it, so I'd much rather her chase it this time.
They're not in a place to have like the biggest match on the card for women.
Right.
At SummerSlam.
Yeah.
To be titleless. I don't think they're there yet, personally. But I mean, this one for me, it's going to be a hard one to predict.
I see more mileage in Bianca winning, so that's why I picked her.
I don't. I think it ruins it.
No. Well, we're all gonna.
No,
you know
fuck me,
what's
then.
funny?
All right.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? Because
it's just based off of what I've seen.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
I'm not
Braun
mad.
Breaker is fucking bleeding all over his body.
Yes.
What's funny is that, like, we've discussed a lot of these, and most of us have different opinions on winners and losers. So it may be a weird fucking built WrestleMania, but like, it's not predictable.
Which is one of the biggest wins.
The next match they have on the card that would follow that would be AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Did this match already happen?
No.
Why do I feel like this has already happened?
I thought so too.
I don't care about this. I don't care about this because of that.
Well, it'll be a match that has I Show Speed and all these other YouTubers in it.
Yeah.
That'll be one of those
You're going to have
matches.
AJ Styles in it, so you're going to get one of those matches where it's kind of...
I mean, to be honest with you, if they had a serious match between AJ Styles and Logan Paul, I'd be like, sign me up.
I think they're going to try to do that here.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
But, yeah, I think that...
Every time Logan Paul's been involved, there's some fucking YouTuber dressed up as something or something.
At some point, yes. Somebody's going to show up. One of them's going to show up at some point.
I think it's Speed's brother.
And, yeah. But it's...
Honestly, if they were... Like, his brother did say he was done with boxing. So if his brother does get involved... honestly...
Taker and Breaker.
Game over. No.
No.
If they got his brother involved and they became a tag team, what a boon for the tag team division.
What a what?
Yeah.
A boon.
A good thing?
Yes, it is a good thing. What a good thing for the tag team division. Is what I would say, because like big names and the tag team division, that division will be good. It just needs eyes on it.
Oh.
On the barrier breaker.
Not looking so boon.
That's not how you use it.
I know.
You son of a bitch.
Oh shit! Breaker buried the Taker. Great, because I already put Breaker in the Rumble. I'm too high to fix it.
Braun the Boon Breaker.
Braun Breaker now, he has a chance to idolize himself in more immortality. Could Braun Breaker pull a miracle and walk out of WrestleMania not only beating The Undertaker in a casket match, but also as WWE Champion?
What would be great is Kane's music hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. The things we could do, but we can't. Anybody else have some opinions on AJ Styles and Logan Paul?
It'll be a good match.
Potential match of the when I say potential match of the night, it's if you like flippy shit.
I think
okay. First of all, it's
gonna be flippy shit. I think you're gonna see some high flying stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be flippy shit.
I'm gonna say this
Not in
is
a bad way.
This is the celebrity match.
This
on
one?
the WrestleMania
Oh
card.
yeah, which I'm fine with.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a good. Hey, listen, the celebrity matches lately have been pretty damn good.
You're gonna have good in-ring wrestling. It's a good way to like, instead of like fucking a celebrity come out and punch Paul White in the face.
Yeah.
This is better.
So this is our co-branded match between both Raw and SmackDown. We had a bit of a problem when Trish Stratus, who is a Hall of Famer and a legend and not signed by either brand, won the Women's Royal Rumble. And so in a quick decisive moment that came together a partnership with Raw, SmackDown, and we came with the idea of let's do it triple threat. Both belts will be on the line, so there's Io Sky, the Raw World Women's Champion. Then Rhea Ripley, as you saw in that awesome women's tag match earlier in the show. Totally fine women's tag title match.
I'm gonna.
So this is
go
for
to the
both
chat here
belts. This is for both belts.
Both belts. It's a unification match.
Yes.
Alpha says, well, first of all, Jerkin says hi to everybody. Hi,
What's up,
Jerkin.
Jerry?
Alpha says Bianca Belair being in this match feels out of place to me. To me, Bianca Belair should be going against Jade Cargill. So that's kind of what we alluded to. But again, it's one of those things where they're going a long way around. It's a detour. Triple H, Mr. Detour. Alpha also says both Bianca and Punk feel out of place to me. I think there's a bigger. I think you can actually go more for Punk being in that match than Bianca being in the match. But it is what it is, man.
With them failing to sit there and make Bianca a part of the idea of shoving her off the ledge into the car, they lost that momentum.
Yeah, I think we're also conditioned from what the wrestling era we watched be like,
Yeah.
we want an action to lead to a conclusion to lead to the match we should have. Where this was like, the action led to the conclusion that we didn't want. Therefore, we're not getting the match we should have, but we'll get the match later. The problem is the match later will now need an escalated action to get to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much more escalated you can get it with run her over, kill her.
Right.
It's weird storytelling for me, but I'll have to see where they go with it.
Who we got in this matchup? This one's
You know who I'm going with?
Trish.
Raw, baby.
Trish? Oh,
No,
I'm over ya.
I'm just choking her. Choke me, bitch! We also have a this match I don't give a flying shit about. The women's tag championships. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie. Anybody, you guys maybe care?
Nope.
Yeah.
Maybe Bailey and Lyra, but that's about that's his. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
That's my only guess.
Honestly,
Is,
I hate to say it, but main roster Bailey has been utter disappointment.
yeah, I'm not. I agree with you actually.
She's approaching Natalia. For me.
I think that like the last year's Mania was kind of a thank you, and now she's kind of
She's
there to
just
put-
so fucking boring, man.
she's there to put other talent over.
She never. Okay, the problem with that I have is she never had like
A big main event
never
run.
had. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It was
I
like
agree.
I went from being good in the Indies, which I well say NXT, to being a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
But what an ass. This match I think will be match of the night. To be honest, the IC Championship Fatal 4-Way: Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio.
Dom's
Yeah.
winning, baby.
I think so
That
too.
well, beyond winners and losers, that probably I think I would put above AJ and Logan Paul and the Triple Threat Women's match
Dom's gonna
as the
win.
match of the night.
I'm. That is the hill I'm gonna die on out of all my predictions. That Dom's gonna win the IC title.
What's your reasoning?
There is almost always a big like shock moment that some people don't see coming, and it's the one out of everybody else aside from Finn that really like.
Do you think that's not going to come in the World Championship match? Cody Rhodes versus John Cena.
What do you mean? Oh
Right,
no,
Do you think that will have the shocking moment? You can't do two shocking.
no, it's not gonna be shocking. It's gonna be a boo.
I don't think
Well, okay, so it's
that. I just disagree with John. I just
say,
don't see
say if John Cena wins, right? Let's just say that. Do you think they're also going to pull the trigger on Dominic Mysterio winning?
Yeah,
I don't think
because the thing is okay. So here's the thing. They've been teasing on the weekly show a rift between Finn and Dominic Mysterio, basically alluding that they're like the tail end of the Judgment Day's run is coming. Like it's coming to the end soon. Like it's just like the Bloodline stuff. So whether it be by accident or Liv Morgan, who's been kind of pushing them in that direction, I think Dom will either purposely or accidentally win the Intercontinental Championship. Like one thing I pitched was I could see a spot where like Finn's out in the ring, Dom's like staggering, Braun Breaker spears him out of his fucking shoes into next Tuesday, but at the same time Penta then like also pulls down the rope and like gets Braun out of there, and like Dom like accidentally like unconsciously falls onto Finn Balor 1, 2, 3.
No.
Or
Alright.
Liv does something and does some shenanigans and she says like pin Finn and win, like persuading him to like kind of go against Finn Balor and
I
again
think
cause a
Liv is
rift.
turning on Dominic Mysterio. I don't think that's happening. I mean, yes, but I think Liv is turning on Dominic. Not here, but it's happening. And him having would bury the Intercontinental title.
It's using it as a way to kind of just further split the riff in the Judgment Day. It gets the belt off. It gets the belt off Braun Breaker, and it protects Penta, so you can have Penta still go after the IC title right after, and then Braun, it leaves him nice and ready to go up for the world title.
I can see the beginning of that, but where I have a problem with it is the very next night. I think that is where Liv, and you don't want your guy to be the Intercontinental title champion.
I got a question for you though. Looking at it from like a business perspective, I think Penta should win.
I agree.
And the question I have for you is, can you do the Dominic Finn Balor whole thing you proposed without either of them winning the title?
Yeah. You would just do that exact same spot, and then somehow with Braun taking himself out of the equation, and then Penta pins. In that case, though, I would have Penta pin Finn, not Dom.
So I can see the reason I'm going to go with Penta is merchandise, new name.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to build him up. Dominic, I would have said Dominic if Penta wasn't in the match.
And by the way, I'm not saying that like I'm not saying that
I can see
Dom's reign would be long. You could literally have Penta win the next night.
Wrong. And it might happen. What you're saying is not wrong because there's more storyline there. I'm just looking my mind went to like merchandise, like new guy.
Yeah,
and
no, I get you.
Who would fit the most from it? You could still do your pitch with those two guys without a title.
True. I just think that, especially with their recent obsession over the IC title, that would be the final. Like,
very well happen though. It might very well happen. You don't need Penta in your pitch. Penta doesn't really lose any momentum.
The idea is that, and this is just off the top of my head here, the idea is that Finn's ready to blow. He's ready to blow a gasket with Dom, and like Dom's doing these things. Where he's like, I'm just trying to help. And he's like, I'm going to fucking kill ya. And
all the more reason why Finn should be the one to lose in that match, and not to Dom.
Well, I was about to say too. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say to the point of like,
well, if Dom wins it, it's definitely underhanded.
Oh, for 100%. Absolutely. If not, I wouldn't be against Penta winning on Finn, but Finn being the one that basically causes the loss.
No, I personally, I think like if it was me booking it, I'd probably go more with your proposal, but it's not, and it's a company, and they want to make money, and Penta's already hot. You got to capitalize on it. Dominic Mysterio losing doesn't really lose them any money, so that's what my win. It's the corporate answer more than it is the.
You could do honestly. I wouldn't even. Oh shit, Rhea Ripley. Oh shit, Trish. What the fuck? Power of Canada.
It's Canada.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't even be against the idea of Penta. I mean, this may piss people off, but I wouldn't even be against the idea of Penta winning the IC title the Raw after Mania.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is like, if you're doing it, you're either doing it to progress the storyline. I mean, there's so many ways you can go. This is again another match that I think we'll all differ on. It's gonna be, I think we're all along the same lines that Braun Breaker is not winning.
No, this is
the perfect match to take the title off.
Yes, that's
multi-man match. Correct.
Multi-man match. He doesn't have to be involved in the decision, and he won't be. And this frees him ready to go straight for the world title. And I cannot wait.
I can see Finn Balor being in a position to win, and he's just like rolled up or something. Like Dominic fucks him. You know, I can see that.
Yeah.
That'll be the intrigue on that match for me is great. This is another match. I don't need a storyline. There are a couple storylines built into it between two people, but I don't need fucking years of storyline for this one.
I agree with you.
The next match, Sin City Street Fight, Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest.
I have.
This is that. Here's a gimmick match for you.
I have high expectations for this match, actually. I think these two are going to have a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to go out there and fucking destroy. I think this is going to be similar to the Drew Sheamus Gunter match with a couple of weapons thrown in.
One thing I will say already is I hate this match. Damian Priest lost me. He had a world championship run.
Yeah, I'm not.
Boring as fucking shit. And though I like Drew McIntyre and I think he's coming far away on the mic, I'm not too hyped about McIntyre versus Damian Priest in the ring. They're the same kind of guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm in the same vein with you. But the only reason I'm excited for it is that I think that this might be the match that we're like, hey, a lot of people are doubting us, and they're gonna go out there and fucking destroy each other. If it's a fart in church, it is what it is. But you're right, like on paper and whatnot, and just the idea, especially for Damian Priest, I'm right there with you. As
what's the last good Damian Priest match you've seen?
Finn Balor in NXT.
Not just okay.
Finn Balor in NXT.
Yeah, see, it's
So I think I agree with you. I think like Damian Priest is similar Jey Uso area ish.
It's sad because I know he's better than that.
Yep.
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed when it comes to Damian Priest.
So it's a weird one. I agree. Oh shit, man, this matchup is just so fucking like. Back and forth. God. Io Sky has had so many fucking near falls.
Oh shit.
And near submissions. Yeah, I think Io's got this one.
Capitalizing.
Trashy bitch.
I can kick it there. I mean, so far the matches have been pretty good for our WrestleMania. I'm not gonna lie. I did not love the basement fuck you match because they never exited the whole stuff.
It broke. It broke.
The game did not do me right on that one.
There are 3 matches left.
One of them's a Royal Rumble.
Yep. Still a match. Oh, Jesus.
That was cool.
She broke her face. So did she.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like. The Asian women in WWE are by far the best wrestlers. Like the Io Sky.
Trish. Is Trish gonna do it? The bitch.
Julia.
Like, yeah, I mean, the fact that they kind of
Nia Jax.
I mean, they give them enough. It's just like if you were to ask like a normal person that doesn't really watch wrestling too much, who do you know on the women's roster? Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair.
I will say this: they are doing a lot better job of marketing.
How do you mean?
With what you were mentioning, like Rhea Ripley, in terms of like being like a big focal point in the women's division, right?
Well, the one thing I've noticed is that people that I know that don't watch wrestling know who she is.
Yeah, probably from like
which is
the meme and
huge.
whatnot. Well, that's what I'm saying is that, and then I think WWE has also capitalized on that too, and I don't know
also
about you,
got a
but
very distinct look, which helps.
Yeah.
Wicked smack.
It's smart.
Says Todd the Bad. Watch that grease trap kid. No, it's not.
Todd the Bad would just. Todd the Bad's like, where's my torch? I need light.
Here's a question for you. Of the wrestling characters ever created, actual real characters, who has the best story arc?
Ooh, the best Triple H.
I fucking 100% fucking agree with you.
Yep.
There is no, I mean, there is
Hands
the
down,
Undertaker,
the best story.
but there is nothing that compares to Triple H.
You talking about career-wise, like start to finish?
Yeah, he did start to finish.
I mean, The Rock is up there too, though. But Triple H.
Yeah, he's still not as good as Triple H is still.
No, Triple H is like bookended, which is great.
You know what? Honestly, I was gonna say like maybe Shawn Michaels is, but I think
Sean pretty much stayed the same.
I think you're right, though. I think you're right with Triple H's. I think Triple H's is the.
Yes, I mean, look at where he started to what he's become.
And he became the. He started off as being like fucking uppity bitch.
Yeah.
But no,
and he went bad. DX on the bad boy. You know, then he came back to injury. Rhea Ripley.
Smackdown.
God damn! Both Canada and Raw lost. That's a double whammy.
And we won the women's tag titles too. Rhea Ripley. This is her fucking WrestleMania. Look at this. Rhea 3-belt.
I will.
Bitches.
A car just runs her over. Yeah, no, Triple H for sure. Just look at his story progression, man.
They're
you're right.
He's going into the Hall of Fame tonight, and they're showing, and you just sit there and watch where he's gone from to where he is now.
It's so ridiculous, man. It's like, even though like part of his story is told off screen, like to go from like the a yuppie to DX to coming back with 18 jean jackets on and being the size of a house. Then to like fucking finally retire from wrestling and become the guy that was like, I am DX to I am the owner of the company. This like, geez, you can't write it better.
Generation X COO.
Uh-huh.
Or what is it? No, Chief Content Officer, CCO.
It's funny because like if you just look at him from being DX to COO or whatever he is, it's everything you fought against. But he started off as a yuppie bitch, so it's like it's perfect.
He's essentially the number 2 guy in that fucking company.
This is my attempt to have a WrestleMania match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes held multiple championships for us at Raw. The Rock got in his business. We tried to tell a story. It was not bad, I don't think, the storytelling for this one. The Rock and Cody Rhodes will... Man, like, what? We're gonna have would you prefer another multi-man match, you son of a bitch? The good thing is...
I'm not shitting on the process.
You
don't tried to tell a story. I'm not shitting on it.
You don't have to... Okay, JP, you don't have to say I'm a genius, but I would like it.
Well,
I would like it if you added in there.
This match has some implications.
Exactly. What are those implications, Conor?
So, if I remember correctly, because I take notes and I have to keep track of all this.
I know what they are. I think.
Cody won a match that basically allows him to, or grants him a number. Ow! Nope, I got it wrong. God damn it! If Cody beats The Rock tonight, Cody will be added to the world title match in the main event of WrestleMania tonight. However, if Rock wins, it's dream over.
So only if Cody wins does he get added.
Yep.
If The Rock wins, nobody gets added. We had a preliminary match to decide this. I like the idea. The only reason I did it is because, you know,
fuck it.
It's gonna be a one-on-one. But how do you give them something else to go for? And Cody has been on a run of putting it all on the line. He gave his title up to get a chance at the title of the Elimination Chamber, failed, and now here it is. Will he fail again, or will he finish his story? His story is like a fucking nursery rhyme, 4 pages long. I tried, I failed. And that's it.
I like how you're trying to sell this fucking match to me. It's only 4 pages long.
It's the best of 4.
Yeah, well, now he can fill in the next 2 pages.
It's the best of 4.
I'm in the main event. The last page is to be written.
Ah, my balls. I'm rooting for The Rock.
I'm okay with whatever. You know what? I think the intrigue of having Cody added to the other match would be fun, but I'm okay if he's not.
Cool, because I'm way too stoned to be able to do that at this time. Please leave a message.
Like, dick hurts.
What?
Typhoon and John Tenta's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame at least.
Who's John Tenta?
Earthquake.
His last name was Tenta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was a legitimate fucking sumo wrestler.
Yeah. Legit.
Wait, is that his real last name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he looked like he was from a trailer.
He's from Canada, you clown.
Why is his last name Tenta?
No, it's his
I
last
don't fucking know. Why didn't you ask his fucking mom and dad?
Go fucking on his ancestry. What the
Were
fuck?
either of them fucking Asian?
What?
What?
I'll just see my ass.
I think one of them was Asian, actually.
I don't know. But his last name is Tenta. Yeah.
Now, what a Canadian hero.
Ticklies,
You
ticklies.
right, silly bastard.
Oh, and one count. Shave and haircut. 2 shifts. He's staring into the American nightmares. Glory hole.
He's full on Canadian.
Sorry.
He doesn't
Oh.
have his mom and dad.
What the fuck?
His sumo name was Koto Tenzan Tashimitsu.
Bless you.
But he looks in no way Asian.
Okay.
So there's that. Also, he's 6'7", 468 pounds. When was the last time you saw an Asian 6'7"?
His wife was from Okinawa.
Well, maybe just. I'm gonna go with he changed his last name. It was probably like Smith or asshole.
What?
There's no mention of it.
It sounds like he changed his last
His
name.
parents were Greek and Polish.
Oh my God! Why did they have the last name Tenta?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, 'cause he made it up. He made it up.
He may have, but that's the last name that he was given. That was his real last name.
His real last name was probably like John Poplavatsky based.
No, it's Tenta.
Well, that's when he changed it.
Just look it up. I'm not bullshitting you. You didn't have another last name.
A Greek Polish person with the name Tenta.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's one even better for you, Basement. The surname Tenta is of Hispanic origin.
Oh, that now my mind is shattered.
Orale.
Specifically
Tenta.
Spanish and Portuguese.
Way to go, Cody.
Oh, Miguel dropped to nothing.
It's.
Ah, there it is.
Man, is that gonna do it? No.
Crossroads,
Kick out,
baby.
you son of a
One,
bitch.
two.
Show.
Line.
He was born in Surrey, British Columbia.
No.
He also has a little bit of Martian DNA in him.
You should fucking kill him.
He needs a Canadian last name, okay?
Well, he has one. Tenta.
Well, that's probably a Canadian last name now.
I've seen.
Especially in British Columbia.
Listen.
Vancouver? Holy
Hey,
fuck, man.
most electrifying
I've
move.
seen some Canadian last names. I'm like, are we sure they're from fucking Canada and not Poland? I've seen those fucking names.
I mean, Tenta is not a Polish name. So,
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
just throw that out there. People's Elbow, two count back to back. The Rock can't believe it. We are also telling The Rock that his last name was Tenta, and he can't believe it.
John Anthony Tenta Jr. That's his real name, man. There's nothing
And he's a
else.
junior.
So there's that. Just saying.
I mean, if you're gonna keep the junior, you're probably not changing your last name.
What?
That was delayed.
Nah. I think you said that.
No, he said if you're gonna keep the junior, you're not gonna change your name.
Cover the coasters.
Man.
Pick out the coasters. Go. Kick out the coasters.
Rude does say that Cody Rhodes is gonna finish all over The Rock's face.
Oh.
God
This
damn.
could do it.
It could be happening right now.
One.
Uno, dos, tres, Tenta.
Wow.
Tenta.
What they're gonna take the back down.
Hello, Down syndrome. Down.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Man,
As
I'm
in-
about to piss inside my own body.
I just put it out my elbow. Oh shit. D-Rock? Hell.
Are you guys gonna watch The Rock's newer movie where he plays a boxer and he
No.
has like his hair?
Yeah, it's
No.
His hair.
He does have hair.
So here's the thing. The Rock is trying to recreate Rocky in his own vision. That's all he's fucking doing. I do not fucking care to see
You know what The
Rocky.
Rock should have done? He should have followed an Austrian man with a dream.
Because I guaranteed he's gonna try to make 8 of these fucking things.
Oh, that was close. 2 count. No, he should have done what Arnie did and go into the like science fiction genre. Yeah, get a Predator with The Rock in it. Come on, give me that.
Yeah, that's I'm right there. I'm with you on that one.
One where it's like not so dependent on him being an actor, but I think he still is like, I got it, I can act. Meanwhile, you put a fucking toupee on this guy, 6'6", 700 fucking pounds of muscle. Just was like, I just had a childhood dream. Like, Jesus Christ, you're the fucking missing link. Yeah, Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Guess what happened, guys? Cody Rhodes,
Cody won.
he gave up the IC title to get a chance at the championship. Failed that. Then he won a chance at the world title again against The Rock. What a story, guys. I'm not going to pat myself in the back, but I got to go take a shit.
Don't fall in.
I wanted to pat myself on the back, but I gotta take a shit. All right, I gotta edit this match real quick because now things have
Is
changed.
this the last match?
No.
No, there's another one after.
I gotta change this.
All right. Fucking great. I gotta pee.
Then
Oh,
go
go pee.
I'm
pee.
gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna make another drink, and then I'm gonna come back and sit here and think about what I'm gonna say next. All right.
You still know how to do that?
You said no. That's why I said I have to sit down and think about what I'm gonna say then. I think I just shit my pants.
That's the wrong end for that to be coming out of.
It's a lot of things that just
Oh.
transpired just now, and
I'm so glad my teeth feel better.
man, my sides, no joke. I cried fucking 5 times from laughing at the fucking last night's stream and the sheer fucking stupidity. If you guys haven't seen the stream last night playing Baldur's Gate 3, good lord, go look at the timestamps I put there.
And just think, that's not even
It's a tiny part
like,
of the
the
whole
best
thing.
part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more.
The following contest
Anyway.
is the Royal
Oh.
Rumble match.
This is how bad it was for me. When they did the X-ray of my mouth, I had infections in my upper and lower wisdom teeth.
Ooh, shit.
Damn, you waited too long. You got impacted.
It just started hurting.
That's so weird though, for it to like happen at this point, because usually like once the wisdom teeth start to come in, when you're
They
like
took
fucking,
her out like immediately.
yeah, when
Yeah.
you're like 19, 20
Yeah.
or whatever, then you see the problems right away.
Because I already
you know.
had my wisdom teeth out. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I got all mine out at the same time. It was great.
Yep, that's what happened with me last Friday. I got all mine taken out at the same time. I feel a lot better, and I can actually open my mouth.
But they never came out for you, right? They were just stuck in your
They
face.
were there, but they were
all
infected.
fucked up.
Yeah,
All right, well, whatever, man. Good. It's good you got them up.
yeah, I feel a lot better.
Brock Lesnar starting off first.
As the champion. He's the WWE champion, and this is for the WWE championship.
You know how?
Oh, look who's
hi.
number 2.
Oh, these guys haven't fought before.
So
No, they
to sum up,
Wink, wink.
so basically this is a big middle finger to the AI. because had plans, they've gone awry. Brock Lesnar, it was hard to pick who to challenge, and just we lost everything. We fucking lost Survivor Series, we lost the Rumbles, we lost Elimination Chamber. We were fucked. So I just said, fuck it. Brock's putting the belt on the line. He wants to fuck with my plans, and it's a 30-man Rumble. And
I like this. I like where you went with this.
there's a scrambling of different stars that we know are in this match, as you see, such as Gunter. Ilya Dragunov, I believe, is in this match as well as the entire NWO. Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, of course, number 30, LA Knight, who, of course, is a former champion. He beat Sami Zayn a few weeks back in a TLC match to win that coveted number 30 spot. However, Sami Zayn coming in number 29. So anything
He
can
might
happen.
actually succeed. He was so strong in your roster for the first 6 months. Then
He fucking tied with Gunther in an Iron Man match. That was his peak, and then he fucking come on. So I'm rooting for hopefully Sami Zayn early
Alpha
night.
says Gunther, aka Connor's golden boy.
Was.
Alpha says that's golden lover.
Yep. I also booked this Rumble match. Which fucking shoot
Alright,
me.
nice. Look forward to it.
Shoot
I
me.
am looking forward to it. You know I love a good rumble.
And when I say I booked
Even
it,
a
I
bad
mean.
rumble, I don't mind.
And when I say I booked it, I mean
Except for the last one.
I strategically booked most of the people where I wanted them to go and where I wanted them to be. And here comes number 3. It's Hollywood Hogan from the NWO.
So Heather, question.
Yes.
What do you think of the main event? John Cena and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Okay, there's no way Hulk Hogan's doing this, first of all.
Yeah, no, I think it's a bit too late for John Cena. Honestly. But
What do you think of his heel turn?
it's unexpected and welcomed, however, as you have said, there's a shelf life to it because we know he's retiring and they're not going to let him retire as a heel.
Do you feel, I feel that they fucking kind of flaccid cocked his heel turn?
Yes.
They didn't go as hard as they should, and therefore I don't care as much. It's a weird thing. I'm just going to say this. It's a weird thing where I feel like John Cena is fighting the audience and Cody Rhodes is fighting John Cena. That's just the vibe I get from all the promos that they've done.
Well, the entire NWO is now in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. Connor, what are your thoughts on said match?
Cena, Cody. I think Cena's the only. I think Cena's the only pick. If you do Cody, I don't know what else to do with him. And, oh, look.
Well, I mean, JP is not here right now, but JP
He's in the
did
Rumble.
say- oh my God, he's here, and he's back in real life. Oh my God, you couldn't plan it better. He entered back in the room and in the Rumble at the same time.
Yeah, it's JP coming out of retirement, and unless Scott Hall is about to take him out of there, he is in the Royal Rumble match. JP could leave HGGM mode season 3 as
here?
WWE champion.
Why am I?
JP,
What?
what are your? Wait, you had a fucking fantasy booking for John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. What was it?
So, John's, I think it's going to be a double turn. The whole time it was a ruse, it was all Cody.
I could get behind that. I actually could get behind that. I really could. That is a tough.
I like it for Cody.
tough thing to pull
I
off.
hate it for John Cena. I like it for Cody.
Come in, hold it,
Right,
number
but I
8.
think this will arc the Cena thing. It'll turn
So,
him back
okay.
to babyface.
Yeah, but on what basis?
So,
His heel run has been, I'm mad at the fans. turn him around. He's got to still like. Well, I love the fans now. I don't know.
No, I think this is their. I don't know. I think it's gonna either that or Cody. There's something.
I mean, if it leads to John Cena versus The Rock at SummerSlam, then that's a fucking butts and seats match. The match would be terrible.
I could see Cena win if it was on a Saturday night main event. But since it's a Sunday main event, they're gonna do something.
There's a reason this is main eventing. And it's not just because Cena's there and Cody has the title. There's something more there because they're willing to like put title matches on in whatever order. Something is going to happen. I just can't see anything that's going to happen that I would deem like palatable. Like if they fucking go with a double turn, to me storyline wise, I can't imagine one where John Cena. It doesn't seem like his character is lost in the fucking wilderness.
Yeah. They have turned his heel turn more to be directed at Cody now.
There we go.
Bye-bye, Gunther.
Is out of here. Bork Laser. No, they got rid of him.
Fuck out of here, you bitch.
Sorry, Connor, what you think that's possible? The double turn?
Oh, Nash is out of there too. Yeah, I just feel like that's kind of a waste of a Cena heel run. I feel like, yeah, the Cena heel turn has been first gear, I think, right? Like I feel like just especially lately, but there's still some gas in the tank left to do some heel stuff with them. I just wouldn't do a double turn, not right now. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but that would be a very hard thing to pull off. And Drew McIntyre's out of here.
I agree with the fact that Cody should be a heel. And I agree with, the thing is, I would have agreed with this if we already had half a year of Cena being a heel.
Yeah.
We've had like 3 months or 2 months.
Exactly.
And to pull the rug on it immediately would be like, I know the fans wanted it, but then you don't get it. And how do you kind of like flip? Now it's Big Show-esque looking. Flip, 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 flip.
Oh shit. Edge
and it's for the end of his career too.
I think
Edge and Hogan are out of there.
I don't know. This is a weird one. This is like, this is one where I wouldn't want to be booking it in the situation they put themselves in.
Oh no shit. Here comes Shane McMahon.
Shane O'Mac.
How many people are in this?
30.
It's a Royal Rumble. 30, baby.
Oh Christ!
Oh my god! I vibe this.
Keep your pants on.
Is this for the world title?
Sure is. Or a WWE title.
Yes, it is for the title. Hey, Gorilla Strong in the chat.
The man, the myth, the legend, Gorilla Strong. What's up, brother?
Cena should win, and his first feud should be with R-Truth.
I don't ever want to see that.
I'd love that.
I don't.
Speaking of which,
honestly,
I want to see R-Truth and Santino Marella have a collab.
hey, Santino's in TNA.
A wrestling match, just a collab on something.
You know what I want to see? I just want to see our truth retire.
Oh,
why, man?
speaking of TNA, they revealed their new. They got rid of they had a digital media championship. They got rid of it, and now they have an international title. It might be one of
better.
the belt design's out right now. TNA. I think it's one of the best looking belts I've seen in recent history. Like, go check it out. Look up the TNA International Championship. It's got a blue strap. It's fucking beautiful.
I don't like the blue strap already.
I didn't either at first, but I think when you see it all together, you'll...
I'll have to look it up. I think John Cena should win the title and then defend it in a Sick Kids Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Oh, Make-A-Wish Battle Royal.
No, Break-A-Wish. Scott Hall's still in this. Brock Lesnar Brock Lesnar is still in the match. And we're coming in at number 13. It's Shinsuke Nakamura.
beating the shit out of JP there for a bit.
Yep, Brock Lesnar beat the piss out of
Bret
JP.
Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin standing on the same 30 years ago, I would have thought that these two literally hated each other for the longest time. I really did. I didn't think these two liked each other, which made this one of the best matches in WWE history, of WrestleMania history. I still don't think it's the greatest match ever. I still don't think WrestleMania 25 is the greatest match ever. I still think WrestleMania 3 is the greatest match ever. I would have put in WrestleMania. I would have put in Hogan and fucking Andre, the first main event of WrestleMania.
See, I would have actually gone Macho Man and Ricky Dragon Steamboat.
I would have too, but
Conor, I wish the belt was black. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow, racist.
It's too bright of a blue.
The blue reminds me of the fucking green fruit by the foot.
You know what? Now that I look at it, not from memory.
I loved.
It is a bit much. It is a bit much.
What's the internet?
I shared it. It's in Twitter.
If it was a regular strap.
I'm just gonna say it now, y'all. They're literally trolling AEW right now.
But at the same time, it also got them to get rid of their digital champion.
And I think
WWE
is behind the whole fucking thing. They're trolling WWE or AEW.
You know what, Gorilla? That's a good talking point. Where do you guys land on comedy in wrestling? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want none of it?
When it's done properly, I love it. When it's done all the fucking time, I hate it.
So what would you say is a proper version of comedy in wrestling?
R-Truth coming to the ring, throwing up a ladder, and sitting there wondering where the money in the grave, Bank is, but it's a fucking Royal Rumble match that he's not even part of.
But he does the so to me, R-Truth is overdone.
Oh, Wesley.
I remember you.
Oh,
You know what?
JP eliminated Kurt Angle.
JP.
JP eliminated Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar's still in the match.
I like comedy in wrestling when it's done more as a background thing. I like the you know what I love comedy in wrestling when they combine it with
Product placement?
Product placement, selling shit. That's perfect. That's really where it belongs. I don't like so much comedy in the ring, but there is always going to be a place for comedy.
Oh, hey, it's the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh my god, this fucking bitch! He's supposed to be on Raw. He said he's on WrestleMania.
Oh, he just took out Shane McMahon.
Yeah, there you go, Gorilla. Fucking, I agree with you. Kurt Angle with the tiny cowboy hat, great.
Yeah, that was funny.
Anytime that you can get a money scene with people that are actually good with comedic timing, then I'm all for it. Though it is time and place.
Whole fucking feud with Stone Cold and Kurt Angle trying to be ass kissers for Vince McMahon and get noticed by him the most.
So, I think it's okay to have comedy spots. I'm just being a smartass about R-Truth. He's on almost every week, and there's always a comedy spot. And I agree.
I like him. The way I've taken R-Truth is almost monthly, if that even.
So what I was gonna say is Gorilla Strong brings up a very good point. The Jimmy Boogie Woogie Valiant shit. His matches, but he did his matches, and it was comedy. And the way he talked, it really wasn't comedy, but it was funny as fuck.
Because he was stoned.
Oh, it's fucking great. He come out there fucking clapping his hands, and then he punch a guy twice, and then fucking elbow him, and then fucking pin him.
This fucking...
If you've never seen him wrestle, you have to fucking watch him.
If you've never seen it, guys, imagine a blonde Yukon Cornelius from
Son of a
Rudolph
bitch. Hulk Hogan using his fucking creative powers to fucking asshole.
AI is fucking Connor.
I am, no.
Connor's trying to fucking blame this shit on Hogan.
Like, goddamn! Why did Hogan take control of my hands? And I just
Hogan's
was
already Yeah, he's already in the match once though.
The three faces of Hogan. I see it coming.
JP eliminating Jimmy Uso.
I want the Hogan beer.
Will JP eliminate the Hulkster? Oh no, Bray. No.
What I don't like in wrestling is like when it's not comedy, it's like super gimmick shit. Like the guy that fights while he's making pizzas.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You know, the guy with his dough in his hand and he's fighting.
Yeah, they're playing
What the fuck
double.
is that? The guy when they fight like fucking a blow up doll. Like what is this? This is not for me.
Uh-oh.
Orange Cassidy with the Kansas
Like well, Orange Cassidy's. I think I'd actually separate that. The things I'm talking about are like super like niche and
Here comes
cringy
Braun.
to me.
I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm just standing up.
here goes Aleister Black.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And I had 2 shots in the one previous to that.
You're gonna have 12 shots in a second.
JP is on the verge of eliminating Hulk Hogan.
Just start drinking.
Brock Lesnar's still in this damn thing, as is Bray Wyatt, the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion.
Don't. You'll get headache.
The
And JP,
best version
Jesus.
of Kane was after the voice box, but before the face reveal.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What?
His 0-2 run, his 0-2 to 0-3 run until he removed the mask was fucking great.
Honestly, they should have never taken the mask off now.
Agreed. Devon Dudley, one half of the former tag team champions. He's lost those belts.
Especially since they're like, he was burned alive! Like a couple of fucking charcoal marks on him. And then like 3 weeks later, it's like, well, he looks normal.
It's all in his head.
With a different eye.
Oh, JP and the WWE champion Brock Lesnar.
Working together.
I think Stone Cold should stun at one time.
Yeah, he's fucking wired.
That's what I think should happen.
Here comes Bray Dudley.
No, but that'd be fucking. That would have been fucking great if they did that.
Here comes Bubba. Big Bubba. It's too bad that the game doesn't give you like his alternate.
No.
So I think Bobby Roode.
Bye,
is
JP. JP has been eliminated, but
Oh,
Brock
no,
Lesnar
we
is still
can't.
in the damn match.
For copyright purposes, we can't talk about blue cane, cocaine. We can, but
What?
apparently they got in trouble for doing the cocaine thing.
They did.
Who did?
Whoever had it.
Whatever indie promotion that did
Whoever-
cocaine.
Oh, the NWA.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The white colored, yeah, okay. Brock Lesnar. So we have Brock Lesnar, Bray Wyatt, who's the Intercontinental Champion from Raw, Bubba, the Dudleys, Braun Breaker, and Hulk Hogan for the second time.
I love the fact that Brock Lesnar is still in it, and he's good God. Bubba Ray F5'd himself.
No, that's too late.
Devon, get the tables.
Call my mother.
That was wild. He took flight. The tornado took him. Look at this. Slap to the face. He gives up.
Dude, look at fucking.
Bubba's like, nope, I'm still completing the move. He's in his ass. He's eating his fucking ass.
Hold on up that ass. Holy shit.
He's eating. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, God. What's wrong? There you go. That's the face of a champion.
in the background.
You okay, bro?
I see it, but I don't believe it.
No, he just says like, "I'm so sorry." Damn.
He's Canadian, I guess.
Oh my god. All right, I gotta get out of this. Oh my god.
God, what a twist.
We're up to, I think, number 21, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know where the fuck
Oh
they
shit,
You're about to
23.
find out.
There goes Devon. 23. Shit, and Brock Lesnar is still in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
When did he come out as?
Number one.
Brock is number one,
uno.
and Brock's number one, and he is the current champion.
I mean, I'm gonna laugh if he wins.
We still have Sami Zayn and LA Knight, a few others, I think. A few other surprises. But
Well,
Brock,
considering there's 30 and you're only at 23, yes, I would hope there are a few others.
just a few. I actually, the original plan I was trying to do, and for whatever reason the game wouldn't let me, but I said just fuck it. Is I was gonna have the number 2 be Xavier Woods.
That would have made Basement happy.
Huh?
That would have made Basement happy.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Number 2 is perfect because he's shit.
Oh, there goes Montez. No, Montez stays in. Here, El Bang.
Out of the
Montez. Oh shit! No.
How bad?
Oh god, I thought Brock was gonna get eliminated there. Would have guaranteed a new
of the
champion.
wrestlers on the current roster in WWE, who do you think's gonna have like an unexpected 2025 run?
Yep, bye, Bully Ray. Carrying Cross.
I agree.
I don't even know if that's unexpected.
It was Montez. Yeah, I was just saying. This is.
Well, Brock, is he gonna be bigger than what he's already done? Tracked up?
If they were gonna do anything with him, they would have started it kind of tonight. They did the Andre, and he just was like an afterthought.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I hope you're right. I don't see it.
There goes Bray
I don't see it.
and Julius.
Oh my god, it would be great if Braun Breaker was the one who eliminated Hulk
Oh,
Hogan.
and there goes El Bag. Shit.
The thing is, Braun Breaker
Wow.
in real wrestling has already got a pretty heavy run. Yeah, even if you move him up to the main event scene,
I'm telling you, I think Braun.
I wouldn't say that's like a
I think Braun.
huge increase.
I think Braun Breaker's winning Money in the Bank this year.
But your pick was Karrion Kross. They've laid the groundwork for moving him up. I think he is
Here we
going to have a
go.
pretty good year, personally.
Not the number I wanted Sammy at. What the fuck game? But let's go.
But like a pretty
The
good
game
year.
already fucked you when it brought Hogan in again.
Is Karrion Kross going to have a Chad Gable year? Which is a pretty good year for exposure, but it's also like one of those. Are you actually
I think
better as a character?
I'd like to. I'm hoping that they're gonna do a thorough draft and make sure that they have like plans laid out. Because I mean, so far so good. God damn it, game.
If LA Knight and Drew McIntyre don't have a solid year, just
I'm
fucking
gonna be
release 'em.
extremely disappointed.
Just release him at that point for me.
Cool. So the game fucked up my entrance. So, but anyway, still for the title, probably. And
Please, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar is still.
You had to get the
in
game
this.
take a shit on you. That's for the end.
Of course he did.
Of course. At
Brutus
least,
Creed. Why not have Brutus Creed at 27?
hey, at least you'll be able to delete it after this.
That's
I
the
think
exact one we do.
Triple H is sending a message to Jim Cornette. I think Jim Cornette, Triple H is gonna try to
I
invent.
think you think he thinks about him too much.
Why is somebody he doesn't fucking think about Jim Cornette at all?
Yeah, that's
What
yeah.
they've been
I don't
doing
think he
with
thinks
Sid
about Jim
Gatton
Cornette
and
that much.
shit, and who they're putting in as like legacy Hall of Fame shit.
I don't think any
I do.
cares about Jim Cornette.
I know you don't. I do care.
There's a lot more people that sit there and
It's
either
real.
love or hate Jim Cornette than you actually think.
I don't think
Whether
he plays him.
people like Jim Cornette or not, he's still one of the greatest managers of all time.
I agree. Oh shit, Braun Breaker.
Just like I don't think his reach is. More people care about.
There goes
Dave
the
Meltzer than
Hulkster.
Jim Cornette.
For the
I
second time.
don't think so.
Well, there's one person mentioned in the wrestling world way more, and there's one that isn't.
You didn't pay attention to the career of Jim Cornette.
We're down to our final 8.
I'm not talking about the career of Jim Cornette. I'm talking about like nowadays. Are more people talking about Meltzer or Jim Cornette?
I don't know, and I don't care.
I think the answer is obvious.
Jesus.
Well, that has trended a couple of times recently, whereas Meltzer has not.
Meltzer isn't a wrestler. Meltzer wasn't a prominent figure in wrestling. Like
Conor, who do you think more people talk about?
I do not fucking care.
But this is what we're arguing. We're not arguing anything else. It's who is more prevalent to
Brock just got eliminated.
What does that have to do with Jim Cornette, though? In the Hall of Fame. What does that have to do with it?
Well, you're talking about, like, I think WWE is purposely doing something because of Jim Cornette. It's like, nobody cares what Jim Cornette
No, but I think this is going to be a kind of a way he reaches out to him. The Jim Cornette is all about...
Why would they want Jim Cornette? The guy is as controversial as Meltzer. Like,
put him in the Hall of Fame.
Have him show up for a wrestling show just to put him in the Hall of Fame. That's it.
I don't give a fuck about his wrestling.
Him in the Midnight Express.
That's all I'm saying.
Aren't the Midnight Express already in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No.
I think they are.
Rock and Roll Express is.
Rock and Roll Expresses, yeah.
I don't think Midnight
I get them
Express
mixed up. I get them mixed up all the time.
I got my Expresses mixed up. I don't know, man. Like, do you think, like, as a company, if I was WWE, I would not want to be associated with Jim Cornette.
Why not? What's he doing that's bad?
He's got a loud voice, and he will probably hurt you in the long run. That's it.
Okay.
He says what he wants, when he wants, and how he wants. It's just to include him to be part of something where he can torpedo your company. It's a fucking business decision.
I don't think we're on the same level at all.
Would you include Jim Cornette in wrestling, Conor?
As a Hall of Famer?
No, as a Hall of Famer?
I would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that.
I don't get where you're trying to drive this. I'm not trying to...
The problem is, like, the start of the conversation it wasn't about, like, including him in the Hall of Fame. You were talking about, like, WWE doing things purposely.
The way they are presenting the Hall of Fame.
The way they're presenting the Hall of Fame is what I'm saying.
So they're doing that purposely to piss off Jim Cornette.
No, not pissed off Jim Cornette. To get his attention and maybe make him rethink about possibly becoming a Hall of Famer.
Being inducted. Because he's not inducted into the Hall of Fame.
So do you actually think they put that much effort into making him being part of the Hall of Fame?
That's what they're fucking
argument, though.
Stop, right now. Triple H went to the lengths of bringing CM Punk back.
Okay.
What makes you think he will not speak to Jim Cornette?
Jim Cornette is not CM Punk.
Jim Cornette has more legacy behind him than CM Punk does.
Alright, I just get no.
Yes.
That's right. One's an active wrestler, one's a fucking manager.
Yeah,
one's an active wrestler who is telling
me that modern audiences care more about Jim Cornette.
Modern audiences care more about John Penta and Typhoon.
They don't care about that.
Well, then why are they in the Hall of Fame?
What is your argument? That because Typhoon has entered the Hall of Fame, that more audiences care about Jim Cornette than CM Punk?
I'm just rebutting your argument that nobody knows Jim Cornette.
I'm not saying nobody knows it. It's just you're trying to compare Jim Cornette to CM Punk.
I didn't.
Okay. You know what? I'm not going to say anything more because...
Basement. I compared the situation. CM Punk left the company on such dramatic and horrible circumstances that anytime CM Punk was brought up to Vince, he damn near fired whoever brought him up.
In the 80s,
whereas Triple H took the time to try and rebuild that relationship and bring him back.
So all I'm saying, I'm not that they're catering just to to Jim Cornette. I think this is kind of what they're doing. I think the WWE is trying to ensure that the past isn't forgotten, like Vince tried to do. That's all I'm saying. And I think that what they are doing, because a lot of these guys know Jim Cornette. Some of these guys worked with Jim Cornette. So they know what his legacy was. In the 80s and 90s, Jim Cornette was more than just a manager. He was a booker. He ran OVW. He Smoky Mountain Wrestling. A lot of the guys you see today,
Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, John Cena.
A lot of the guys you see today, Jim Cornette had a hand in building.
Batista.
So that's
the problem I have with Jim Cornette is that I think he is regarded similarly to Meltzer today.
Okay. But I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about over a length of time.
I don't think WWE is too concerned with doing things so that they can cater to Jim Cornette to get him in the Hall of Fame. That was the original argument.
I don't think that's
if I am wrong.
I don't think that's their intent. But I guess I worded it wrong.
Well,
you never mentioned the catering.
Catering?
Like I said, you never said they were catering. You were just...
I kind of did. But I don't think their intent is to. I just think they're unintentionally. They're going to unintentionally, some way, somehow, Jim Cornette will... Oh my God.
What a fitting ending.
Wow.
Just smash it.
Wow.
I think they're unintentionally drawing Jim Cornette.
I don't think they care about Jim Cornette.
There's a lot of talk about him going to the Hall of Fame. There has been a lot of talk about that.
I mean, he deserves to be in it, personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think there should be like this, like we're rolling out the red carpet for Jim Cornette.
I don't think they're doing that.
That's the way I understood what you were saying.
No, that's not what I meant. And if it came off that way, then I was wrong.
I mean, I don't. Maybe we're all wrong. Nobody else has said fucking anything. Now we got Brutus Creed, greatest of all time, looking at the fucking ceiling, his fucking hand out.
This motherfucker. I gave his tag team so many goddamn tag team title shots, and they always fucking lost.
Well, there's your problem.
And
You
then-
should have put them in singles matches. They
And
would have
then
won that.
out of the fucking blue. This game.
is like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is like the picture perfect ending for how this game has treated everything we tried to do.
Yes. Yes.
That should be
I'm
the thumbnail
so
right
fucking
there.
pissed.
Brutus
I'm so
Creed.
mad.
But that, you know, you
Game
take
just
the risk,
pissed
you put
him.
a rumble on there.
Brutus Creed retires as the face of fucking SmackDown.
Pissed in
Yeah,
my
it's
mouth.
world champion. Oh god, this is probably gonna end in some sort of horribleness.
This is your
This
main
is the
event.
final match.
Yes. this is
Final
the main event.
countdown.
This is the-
Oh my God! Look at this.
This is the final match of the pre-show.
Face with 4 favorites.
It was a triple threat. No, I don't like Cody Rhodes. But he made his way in. I like AJ
No.
Styles, but I don't think AJ Styles is a world champion anymore.
You want to know who I'm glad's not in this shit?
The Rock.
Kevin Owens?
Goddamn Mr. Perfect isn't in this shit. Bray Wyatt's not in this shit. They're all dead.
Yeah. Everybody in this match is alive.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Everybody in this match is still wrestling today.
Brutus Creed.
Well, that's
You're
good.
champion.
Good for you, whoever said
AJ
that.
Styles looks like the fucking missing link.
You look like your orc.
Mm.
What?
My orc is the missing link. Alpha says Shelton Benjamin was down there in OVW too long with Cena, Orton, Lesnar, and Batista, so he probably learned from Cornette too. Cornette is he's got a really good mind for wrestling, but he's just abrasive to listen to.
He's
He
stubborn
knows-
as fuck.
He knows wrestling, but he knows his wrestling, and it's not wrong, but he's just so fucking like stuck in his ways. He's the old man that knows a lot, but will never change.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
If that's not a fuck you,
Basement.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, there's it. I'm turning into that, to be honest. I feel old as shit. I feel like I'm 708.
Just fucking kill me.
Do you ever wake up every day now and feel disabled?
You wake up and just go, ugh.
I wake up and I can tell you right now, it's hard to get out of bed. Real hard.
That's what she said.
All thanks to
Not
Blue
my
Chew.
penis.
Get 10% off. Use the promo code Horny Goat Gaming, and you get yourself 10% off your first purchase. Here comes the world champ Basement. How did we get to this epic main event?
Oh, well, first of all, the triple threat was set in stone after Seth Rollins won the Rumble, right?
AJ won the Rumble.
AJ won the Rumble. Seth Rollins won the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
Roman Reigns looking for a competitor. He pretty much it's been pretty. He did lose in the gauntlet match for who's going to enter to fight him in the Elimination Chamber. He lost right away. And he won the Elimination Chamber. So there's that. Yeah, Seth Rollins won the Elimination Chamber. Obviously, Cody Rhodes just beat The Rock to get his way into this match. A lot riding here, okay? This is, I think, booking-wise, this is the right main event for our WrestleMania.
Respectfully disagree.
Well, we could have had Butch, or whatever the fuck his name is, win the World Championship. What's that guy? Brutus Creed. That would have been great. That would've been
You should
great.
have my main event, huh? It's already pissed in my mouth, broke my heart.
Great.
So I disagree that Cornette is the. I'm sorry, I'm going back to. I'm just answering the chat here. Aaron put it in the chat. Shelton Benjamin was down there and all that down there. You read that one already?
Yeah.
Did you read the one that Cornette is basically?
I'm just gonna be, hey, just to be very upfront with you guys, I like 1,000% zoned out during that entire fight.
That's fine.
So let me ask you this, Conor.
Yeah,
What do you think of Cornette?
I think you might have said at some point again a whole lot of white noise. Mindset for the business is very intelligent. Because the wrestling industry has it's a unique industry in the sense of you kind of have to know how to configure certain things and build things a certain way. Yeah, you take in aspects of real entertainment, industry, traveling performers and stuff, but there is a uniqueness to professional wrestling. And Paul Heyman, right? Paul Heyman's a genius in wrestling. He may not be a genius in other things. Jim Cornette is a genius when it comes to wrestling, but he's also problematic. He's very
Okay,
stuck.
so I understand he's problematic.
This is why you don't put him in the Hall of Fame now.
Who wasn't fucking problematic?
Oh, hold on.
No,
Hold
but
on. Why not now?
I wouldn't put him in now
I mean,
because
as far as I know, there's no heat on him at the moment.
There's no
there's no heat on him in the moment. But there's no also fucking. I don't see the push to put him in right now.
I think
the thing is he's still doing his own thing, commenting on wrestling, and you can't control anything he says.
Okay.
So why put him in right now? What's the rush?
A lot of people say a lot of things in their put in.
so. Here's
I get what you're saying, but what's the rush to put him in?
I'm
Why would you put him in now?
I'm not in a rush to put him in.
I put him in.
I think if I put him in now, there's
Legitimate.
you know what it is? You know what it is? It's having the Trump and Home Alone effect. You put somebody in before you know what. I'm with you because I don't give a shit about people and what they do later on in life, but like
Fucking
the
Jimmy
amount of people that
Snuka,
will get
Jimmy,
up in arms.
Jimmy Snuka
be like,
allegedly
"No."
killed a girl, so allegedly.
Oh,
yeah.
get rid of.
Trump,
The
the guy that made Home Alone is like, I wish we didn't have Trump in it. It's like, what's
I
the
don't,
need?
I don't
what's,
think he has that kind of heat at all.
well, I mean, he doesn't, but what's the need to do it now when a guy is unpredictable?
So okay, I will say that there's not a, you're right. There's not a rush or necessity. I do believe he should go into the Hall of Fame. I would also note that I would not put him in alone. I would put him in as a package deal with the Midnight Express.
And I 100% agree.
I agree, but it's not happening this, and if it does happen,
Yeah, which is fine,
whatever.
and that's fine too. I would say this. I would say I would like, depending on the circumstances of the situation, I would like to see Cornette in there with the Midnight Express as a package deal, hopefully within the next 5 years.
I don't think WWE has any. Cornette is not in their mind.
Yeah,
I-
They're
right now.
doing anything to build a bridge for Cornette being put in at all.
I don't think there is.
And I have an argument to what you said, Basement. They have no control over what they do if they put him in the Hall of Fame. Guess who else is in the Hall of Fame? That they had no control over what they do afterwards? Diamond Dallas Page.
And
He was
Sonny,
put into the WWE Hall of Fame, and then he went to AEW. Same with Sting.
And he also like saved their fucking lives with several wrestlers.
I agree. But I was, again,
I'm not saying like going to the competition. I'm saying just like it's hard if you were a company to induct somebody that is still actively a loose mouth. It's a risk. And if you don't think it, you may not care, but
I don't think WWE does. I don't think that Jim Cornette was talking like this.
Your whole argument was based on WWE
Jim
caring.
Cornette on fucking WWE TV. Shit all over the WWE.
Your argument was based on WWE doing something so that it would be more enticing for Cornette to join.
yeah.
I don't think they're doing it.
I don't know what I'm arguing anymore.
I'm trying to find a fucking word. I don't think they're
Because the original argument was like
Yeah.
WWE is making a statement for Cornette to join, doing something in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, your allegation was basically that they're doing something to, like, you're like, oh, WWE's doing X to entice Cornette to want to come to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and I don't think WWE gives a flying shit
Correct.
to
I
do
agree.
anything to help Cornette get into the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he won't get in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying they don't give a shit.
Yeah, not at the moment. Go,
That was
Seth,
my
go.
argument. I don't know how we got to where we got. But
You know how we got to
people
where we got.
interpreted things
I'm
differently.
just saying it wrong. I'm just saying it wrong.
You know
you said it
how
right.
know
you,
what I
and then
want
you
to say,
interpret it
but I'm
wrong.
not saying it right. Sorry.
We got there because of you saying, we got here because of you saying that they can't control him. He's still a loose mouth.
I think
Oh,
you
that was way later in the conversation.
Well, that's why.
Right, that's where I'm at now.
That's why I'm bringing it up now, because as Alpha pointed out, you also have Copeland or Edge and Sting over in AEW.
If they're working for
Now, Edge
AEW,
is all over WWE, as well as Christian now that they're over in AEW.
the company might have originally, but I don't think they took too much place in shitting on WWE. I don't know why Edge was shit on WWE. It made him a fucking. It made him everything he has.
Correct. I
They
don't
work
care
for a
about
company.
AEW.
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
AEW thing. This isn't going.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with them working for a different company.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
just the conversation has become.
oh, did you guys see
retarded
the
from what it was.
Did you guys see the clip from the LFG show with
No.
Bubba chewing out one of the fucking rookies?
Which
Yeah.
one chew out because I don't know who's on that show anymore. But I did see a couple
I never
of
watched it either. A cool premise. It sounded like it was all right, but this obviously raises some eyebrows to people. The whole thing is staged. But anyway, I guess at one point they're doing a match a tag match.
No, it's reality TV.
Yeah, so
Are you talking about what happened this last week?
what's that?
Are you talking? Because I watched it.
I think so. Let me see if I can get through this. So
So I'll tell you what.
there was a tag match, and then
What?
there was a tag match, and one of the guys basically changed the finish and went into business for himself and like forced the pin and then rolled out. And
the kid's name is BJ Ray.
Yep. So
and the guy that he did it to is Cutler.
So BJ is Bubba, I guess Bubba Ray's coach, or it's kind of like fucking The Voice, where everybody has like a coach or mentor.
Yes.
And Bubba meets him out back behind the performance center, wherever the fuck they're at, and chews and Mickey James. They double team and chew his ass out. They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" They're like, "That was the most stupidest thing." And it was mainly the idea of like nothing bad happened as far as nobody got hurt or anything in the match, but you just broke the trust of like you just went into business for yourself for no fucking good reason.
This is why I don't like these shows, because everything is fake.
So
it's all fake.
What I will say is
Fake.
Okay.
Wrestling's fake.
I know. So why would you think a reality TV show based on wrestling is fake?
Never mind. Moving on. I don't know why you shit on everything.
It's for TV, baby.
Bam.
This is why, like, when you guys talk about the show, I was like, that's the problem. Is that
No,
those
I get it.
Like,
It
you
was
never
just,
know what's real or what's not, and if it's reality TV and there's got to be a camera present, you think Bubba Ray is like sitting outside waiting, and it's like, get the camera crew, get the
He
camera crew.
didn't sit outside and wait.
Is the lighting good?
No, but I get it. I mean, I would still.
They did it right. It's what they were doing, because they didn't do that at all.
Dead
They did
bodies
it like he
everywhere.
actually fucked up and was not supposed to do what he did. So whoever produced that fucking segment.
But do you think that if you were to make a reality TV show about wrestlers trying to become wrestlers, it wouldn't enhance the wrestling show to have that kind of
In fact, the
controversy?
internet has been pointing and saying that
I'm
like
not saying they're not.
If it's a reality TV show, they are.
All they did was made it look like it wasn't.
There's even
Whoever produced that segment did a really good job. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's a rumor going around that Bubba Ray is trying to ham things up, and he's kind of trying to perform and do very well, and like put on his best performance to get a full-time job with WWE.
And that's fine. I have no problem with it.
He's Simon.
That's all. I mean, if it's
reality TV, I have a very hard job believing in it.
That's fine. I'm not saying that's not what they're doing. They probably are. I'm sure it is all a work.
Oh,
but I have nothing wrong. Like, there's no problem
Cody
with that.
Rhodes got the first pinfall.
It's good storytelling.
Cody gets one more fall, he is the world's champion.
I don't think that'll last into fucking WrestleMania next year, but it could show up on NXT at some point.
Well, I like them. Like, the thing is, like, if you're gonna watch a reality TV show produced by a fake wrestling show, come on, you know what you're getting into, right?
I hope that's what.
But I do feel like they're trying to portray it as real as possible. With obviously, the thing is, if you're making a TV show, you can't be like, everybody is abiding by the rules and everything is going right. You need that, like, da-dum moment. That moment of, like, somebody's not listening. Otherwise, it's just training to become a wrestler.
They don't do that. That was like one of the first times they've done that. Like what they did this past weekend, there really was none of that drama bullshit.
I think it's like a prerequisite for
Get
any.
it? I get it, but I'm just saying what they're doing is not making it look like it's fake.
Ooh. Sounds wrong. It's a win. No, I agree. Like, they might be like, it might be reality TV, like 75, 80% real.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but like, if it's a television show, it's fake. In some way. More ways than you think.
I get it. I mean, this wrestling shit. Fucking reality TV.
That's about to win.
Just saying.
Seth, freaking! Oh my God! You finally did it. The boyhood dream. Oh, I was gonna use boyhood dream. He already built the championship earlier this week. There it is, babies. He's gonna induct Cornette into the Hall of Fame.
All right, ladies and germs, and that has been HGGM mode season 3. Hell of a run. AI can suck my dick after that fucking finish of the Royal
Motherfucker.
I mean, they did you fucking dirty.
asshole. I'm gonna go delete the game right now. So it is super duper late. I'm exhausted. I'm sure everybody else is too. But thank you all for tuning in. Much appreciated as always. We will be back maybe this weekend. I think
Tomorrow?
because
Well, we gotta
WrestleMania.
come back with WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then WrestleMania 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna want to kill myself tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now.
WrestleMania 2. Motherfucker over here.
So anyway, well, join us for some WrestleMania talking on this weekend on the Lord's weekend of Easter. Get out your chocolate bunnies, bitches. We'll see you guys in the weekend.
How did that become a thing?
What?
The Lord's Easter. Get out your chocolate bunnies. Man's being hung up on a fucking cross, stabbed to death. You
Yeah,
got your
tradition.
chocolate bunnies?
Anyway,
Hey,
good night.
You are hurt. I am sorry. I am sorry. I was just trying to debate with you.
Good night,
I
y'all.
was wondering how one led to the other historically.